Welcome to another episode of Every Tenday. It's D&D for families and young adventurers.
Hello.
It's so much cooler and nicer. All right, after the epic combat that took place in the centre of Metropole, taking down one of the outer facades of the library, the great library, and the combat that took place largely within the Scholars Hold, part of Scholars Hold, and the Vault of the Learned was protected. You had some pretty powerful allies helping you in the combat, you may recall, which helped you not die.
Yeah.
But very soon after the siege, you were called before the High Council of Metropole to answer for your potential involvement. What would you call it? You had the word for it earlier.
Liability.
Yeah, your liability. Nice one. Somebody's done an A-level in law. Your liability during what went down, and the what came out of it. You'll remember, because there was a lot of friction over this. Was that the mask in your possession, the Black Dragon mask, one of just 5 required, when brought together to summon Tiamat to the prime material plane, this world, this plane. And you didn't declare it when you entered the city. Mainly because you were asked to declare any weapons, and you chose not in that moment to see it as a powerful weapon, which most certainly is. Anyway, the council have agreed to let you go under a few conditions. Number one, that you two never return. As natives of Metropole, you have been banished from the city that you know well. One of you had to be the fall guy in all of this. And as a native with already a criminal record, it falls on you, I'm afraid, Scarlet. And the council have decided that in, what would you call it, ensuing propaganda, that you will be painted as the, let's say, the weak link in what went down, and maybe part of what brought it upon the city.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. For the sakes of PR, you're the one taking the fall on this one.
Okay.
You've been interred in the repurposed dungeons. Hang on 2 seconds. Let me close this door because it's quite cool now, isn't it? You're interred in actually quite rather modern cells, because these have been repurposed from the royal castle, the royal chambers, into very plain walled, kind of white marble walled, 8 foot by 4 foot cells that you all are in next to each other. You're wearing, right now as we join you, prison rags, you know, comfortable enough, a little bit scratchy here and there, but you know, all of your gear has been confiscated. This is where the conceit begins. You have been ordered to leave the city with the mask, but ahead of you, certain actions have been taken by the council to make it appear as if the mask left the city, because the council's first interest, or so they purport, is the city itself and the people of the city. And so, using various sorceries and wizardry, every effort was made such that anyone looking in, scrying in on this item, it would have appeared to have left the city several days ago, at a time that we rejoin you, after 3 or 4 boring, long days in these cells. At which point the mask was brought back in, but it has been heavily enchanted such that it doesn't show up in the same way on inspection, and it has been given back to you. In secret, in the dead of night, one of the agents of the council brought it back to you, in your bag of holding with instructions. On the 12th strike of the hour, and midnight in other words, your cells will be unlocked, and you've been given a map to follow a secret pathway out of the castle, at which point you will be meeting Lord Keaton, who will be journeying with you from this point onwards, or at least they promise, until you get to Nevermelt, which is a long journey. Just to remind you in terms of the map, you guys are currently interred right here in the south of the continent in Metropole. Nevermelt is thousands of miles right up here. Each hex that you see, just to give you a sense of scale, is 8 miles. You can cover about, if you were traveling at a pretty good speed on horseback, walking, you could get 3 hexes a day. If nothing was in your way, no mountains, if you just had a straight path, right? So you can imagine the route to Nevermelt is many, many moons of travel.
Mm-hmm.
Across wildly different kingdoms, or not kingdoms, that would be the wrong word, but different people's territory, different rulers' territory. You literally have to cross the continent to Nevermelt. You've got this map, so they've given you this map, and you wait. The hour is late. The hour is late. Is there anything any of you want to do? You can talk to each other through cells.
So I've got my bag of holding.
You've got your bag of holding, yes.
I look inside.
Yeah, all of the... Well, nothing happens when you look inside, but you can summon any of the objects that were in there to your hand.
Rowan's wedding photo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Rowan, I've got your wedding photo here.
Really?
Yeah, I stole it from your house.
No, I took it. I remember doing that. Okay, good. I can't imagine they'd confiscate my wedding photo, so that's reassuring.
Yep.
Just keep it in the bag.
I was gonna, give it to you. Do you want something to look at during your...
How are you gonna pass this?
I
Yeah,
do it.
Scout has a point. We're not.
We got bars, don't we?
You do have bars at the end of the room. You can...
Reach.
You could. I mean, the space between the bars, you can have a go.
There's not a nail file in this. Okay.
For fun, make a sleight of hand check.
Me too.
Yeah, both of you.
18. I rolled a 19.
No. 11.
Okay.
I don't
You
wanna
get the
drop.
photo out, and she goes to grab it, but you drop it.
No.
So it goes, and it's just on the floor outside.
It's actually in a frame. Okay, I've got...
Okay, the frame smashes there.
got a shovel. I have a shovel right here.
This was painted by the best artist in all.
Try and use the shovel.
Now remember, I will at this point just remind you of a few details. Alright, you start getting it with the shovel. I'll say you managed to drag it back okay.
No wedding photo for you.
Oh, I thought you.
Nope.
There is a very present rotation of guards. So as you're kind of scraping it back in like that, one of them goes, hey, what's going on? You hear the quick footsteps of a guard approaching. Comes up. Goes, give us that shovel.
There's glass on the
He's got a
floor.
spear. He goes, give us that shovel
What are you
right
gonna do?
now.
Poke me?
Excuse me, sir. Please, can you pass me my wedding picture?
It was one of her items that they let her have in here, and you guys only gave me a shovel. What am I meant to do with a shovel? Huh?
He was just trying to get me my wedding.
Okay, he
Oh.
smacks you with the butt of the spear, and you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
I was trying to be nice.
Anyway.
That, like it hurt, like straight in the face. You're like, because you haven't got your armor on or
Oh.
anything.
Owie. Police brutality.
Drop the shovel through the bars
Just
right
don't
now.
I didn't even get it.
We don't need a shovel.
Or I'll use the other end.
Look,
Listen,
I want to get my picture. Please put
Hey.
it down.
Shut up!
listen, bro. Sorry.
Now, at this point, I just want to remind you, to all intents and purposes, you're going to be interred here for a long time. To everyone, remember, it's only a few powers that know.
Are we not actually
The-
being interred here for 30 days?
Excuse me?
We're actually here for 30 days, aren't we?
Correct.
But they said
Well, the 30 days is...
Did I not even get a chance to roll the deception check? I was trying to lie to him.
No, listen, you would get this. You're supposed to appear like you haven't got stuff, remember?
Oh.
So he sees you with a shovel and he's like worrying about his job. You pick that up pretty quick. So he's like, drop it.
That's why I was like, look, it's the things like they gave us each one of our own things. Yeah, she got a win for I got my family heirloom.
You ain't having a shovel in there,
I
mate.
don't even get a chance to lie. Okay, I'll drop it.
No. He's too, like, he knows that you're dangerous or something. You drop it outside, he kind of kicks it away.
Hope you feel good about yourself.
Yeah.
Big ass spear.
Wait, you're stop antagonising him. Hey,
Not my act.
look, sir, I'm really
He picks up the shovel,
Big ass
still
spear
looking at you.
compensating for
Please,
something.
can you pass me my wedding picture? It's the only picture I have of my wedding.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh my God's sake!
With disadvantage because you're a thing. You couldn't be made to lie because you've got a weapon in the cell.
What am I doing?
Persuasion with disadvantage. DC's 13.
That's fine. That's a nat 20 and a 19 on the die.
That's $100.
He picks it out from the glass. Picks it out from the glass and goes, "Here you are," and just sort of
Thanks.
passes it to you.
Go roll it up.
You're here until they move you to your new forever home. So I'll try and make this easy, alright? I've got a job to do, you got a job to do. Your job is be in prison. My job is to guard you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you for your service.
Are you being sarcastic?
Thank you.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
She gets a lie about that.
Make a deception check.
I'm not being sarcastic.
Okay. Yeah,
Thank
you're
you.
welcome.
For black eye.
Oh, do you want another one?
I've only got.
You're a mouthy one, ain't you?
Trying to
I don't
get me
know.
my wedding.
More than my word.
He was legit.
I wish
so
I hadn't
innocent.
taken that arrow in the knee, he says as he walks off.
Did someone steal your
I used to
sweet
be an
roll?
adventurer like you.
No, and then he stole my shovel.
I have a sweet roll for you.
I bought that shovel. I can't remember for how much. I bought it in bulk.
You bought a shovel.
He just shouts, "Fuck off, it's my shovel now," as he walks on down the corridor. You count over the time, you realise that there's about 5 or 6 guards that are on a pretty constant rotation.
Oh wait, do they just have a clear view into ourselves? Like,
Yeah,
we don't
yeah,
have
yeah.
any privacy here.
You've got 3 walls, window on the back, and bars at the front.
So would it be suspicious for me to have Sprocket out?
Depends. If you want Sprocket to try and stay
Depends
hidden,
what kind of animals live in this prison.
you'll have to encourage Sprocket to. Well, that's
I
up
was
to
just
you.
gonna say we work on some
Beastmaster.
epic tricks in the meantime, but if it's gonna be suspicious, then I'll
Rocket doing backflips.
like I throw them up and
At the ceiling, really hard. Like those
So it
sticky
just
balls
sticks.
that stick to the ceiling.
like those stringy men that you like go like this.
What the slap hand?
Yes.
A sticky hand.
Sprocket is not sticky. All right.
They're Russian. They might be
Canonically.
Okay, no, I'll try and be as. Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything you're going to be here? I'll retcon the 30 days because that's just fucking boring. Won't
Okay.
do anything. But you're here for a period of time
Okay.
before you're going to be moved to the dungeon you'll actually be
forever
in.
home.
Yeah, your forever dungeon
yeah,
home.
So can I? When do they come give us food and stuff?
Yeah, they come on a pretty regular round, like every 4 hours. You
What kind
get
of
some
What do we get to eat? Any
Miso
apples?
soup.
crap. No, just like a bit of bread, some cheese,
Like some miso soup.
hardtack.
Yeah.
You actually get hardtack.
Oh my god, that's brilliant.
Little bit of hard.
Real living space and I'm getting hard tag.
It's luxury. Yeah.
Like any miso soup.
You don't get miso soup.
That's what they give in the Japanese prisons. You should look
When have you
into.
ever been in the Japanese prison? Right.
I was in Karatua for
Yeah,
a
I was
while.
just thinking of
Okay, so is there anything we'll say for the next, for the passage of time? Is there anything you want to be working on, learning, researching, thinking about,
Research.
talking about? Well, I don't know.
You can in real life you can get books out of a library at a time and then you.
That's a jail.
No.
We're in the slammer.
I can't work on my gun because I don't have my gun in.
Work on my gun. What the hell are you doing?
You can work on your guns.
No, I'm working on my
Do some press ups.
Oh, I'm gonna be like Uncle Iroh.
Yeah.
If you want to go for a rollsies, there's a chance for you to put your strength up if all you do is press ups. If all you do, wait up, if all you do is press ups in jail, I'll give you a point of strength. But
Okay.
you've got to. This is gonna be. I'm just doing this for the fun, right? This is gonna be a contest against exhaustion.
Against the guy.
Okay, so it'll work like this. It'll work like this.
Will I have exhaustion for 1 week?
You have to make.
I don't know if this is worth it.
You have to make athletics checks, right? But the
Or
DC,
die.
you have to make.
Okay, and it goes up.
Let's think about how we do this.
Dude,
Athletics checks with a DC that keeps going up,
Yeah.
and if you keep going, it means that you just keep going through the burn,
so
right?
putting her strength score up or her athletic skill? Because those are vastly different.
Strength. She's working out in
Oh
jail.
my
For-
gosh.
if you want to
Let's
stay
go.
with me, if you want to work out, you're in here for a week, let's say, right?
Yes, I do.
If you want to work out,
Yes,
have you seen the guys in jail?
Can I do the same but with my career, like practicing in the mirror with my charisma?
There's no mirror.
Like it's so
mirror?
Yeah, I do arithmetic to try and put my intelligence
Can we
up.
all use prison as an opportunity to put one stat up by one?
Yeah, it's very hard, but yes.
Great.
Okay.
I'm gonna be
Well,
talking
yours
to
will be to
myself.
try and sweet talk the guards. Okay?
Know myself in the mirror.
No, not yourself. But you
Okay,
can
sure, the
certainly.
guards.
Okay, right. We're going to start with. Is there anything you want to do while you're in jail, Scarlett?
You got
Look
your
for odd
wisdom.
num-
Yeah,
odd
we've got
numbers.
wisdom and strength are the same, but I think
You guys want to get buff?
Yes,
You two?
put your strength
yeah,
up.
I'll do.
Yeah.
Alright,
Me
cool.
and Scarlett
Alright.
are working.
Okay.
Not just talking.
Give me a set. Okay, you're just doing press ups.
Because we're all gonna
Pull
have
ups.
I
some
really
exhaustion.
hope one of us gets this.
No, when we get out, we're just having put. We're gonna be
It's gonna be
exhausted.
so tired.
Okay, hang on a second. 20, 25. No,
Oh
20.
no.
I think it'll go for each failure. You get a point of exhaustion.
What? Can we
You
stop
can't die.
halfway?
You can't die from it though.
Can we give up our training?
You have to.
regime?
If you give up your training regime, you have to start all over
No,
again.
but if we get a point of exhaustion, can we just stop if we don't want any more?
Sure, if you're a loser. But I hope you're going to challenge each other to just keep
I'm
going.
gonna give you guidance.
Okay,
Can I do that?
you can
I'm
guide
giving
you.
you
Yeah,
guidance.
yeah. You're in the next cells to each other.
You.
Okay,
Can I
prison
do-
bros.
Can I cast ceremony?
I give the way I give you guidance is
Quickly.
going. Come on, Scarlett. Keep going.
How old-
One,
how old are you-
two.
how old are
This
you
is
guys?
Utopia one.
How old are you guys, by the way?
It was like 20.
I'm 28.
Okay, good. Can I do cast ceremony? Coming of age
Oh, okay.
on.
What does
Scarlet.
that do?
I thought you marry. Yes.
You
sir.
you touch one humanoid who is a young adult for the
How
next
are you gonna
24
touch?
hours.
You can't touch me.
You're in the prison cells in the order
actually,
that you're
That's a
sat.
I've
good
got long
point.
ass
I
arms.
can't cast guidance on you because it's.
It's not.
You can touch it. You're in the next cell to.
Oh yeah, we're next to each other. Oh,
You can put your
we go
hands
like
sort
this
of
through
round.
the bed. Fine.
It's
Come on,
about-
Scarlett, go.
Why
Let's go.
Okay, okay. Right, we'll start with the prison bros here doing the strength. Right, okay. So, pecs out. Here we go.
I always have my thing.
Okay, this is the first hour of working out. So I want you both to roll athletics checks. The DC to begin with, the first hour is quite easy.
We know because Scarlet won up, almost won an arm wrestle.
Okay, success for Scarlett.
18.
Okay, and Rowan. Okay,
each other's
success.
speed.
First hour. Okay, cool.
I'm here in town.
Do you want to keep going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Right, when you keep going, you now take 1 point of exhaustion.
I thought when we failed, we.
No, don't, stay with me. Stay with me how this goes. So you have 1 point of exhaustion. Now the DC for this next hour, you've been working out for an hour. That's not nothing. Okay.
That's nothing.
100 push-ups,
The DC is now 12.
and a 10-kilometer run.
No. Oh, add your guidance. Oh, it's
Okay.
a D4.
I forgot to do that last time.
You don't need to because you've got it. Oh,
12.
you just made it.
Nice. Okay. Success.
Oh. 14.
14. Success. Now, hang on a second. Exhaustion. Disadvantage on ability
Oh
checks.
shit! How are we gonna do this? We have to.
Okay, so I want you both to roll again because you got disadvantage on this roll because you're already
This
1
is
point of
impossible to
exhaustion.
get.
It's going to be very hard, but you're trying to put a stat up forever
That's fine.
Oh,
amazing.
with your D4. 14. So we take your 12 because we're rolling with disadvantage.
Oh.
So your lowest roll counts. So 12. That's cool.
I didn't make it.
You didn't make it.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
So somewhere in that second hour, you're like, you're pulling yourself up. You're doing
It's like
lat
standing
pull
on
downs.
my back.
You're doing all of it.
Like a
You're doing
scary
squats.
Snapping noise.
You're doing squats.
I feel something click weirdly, and I'm like, that's
Okay.
a bit worrying.
So you take 2 points of exhaustion,
No.
and if you want to start again, you have to start again from the beginning.
With 2 points of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Just keep
yeah.
going
I'm
till you
moving.
die.
Okay.
3
Okay,
hours
you're
can
out.
kill you.
An hour and a half of working out, and you're out.
Any more Scarlet?
Okay, Scarlett, you get through 2 hours of working
I'll
out.
keep custom
You are
guidance on you.
sweating.
Like going for it.
Your muscles are bulging. Like you are shaking with.
In
with
between each hour, you have to keep going over to the vent to like get guidance.
all right, roll. So guidance. So third hour.
Yeah.
Remember, roll with disadvantage. The DC is now 14,
Okay.
2
So do
d20.
I 2 d20?
and just pick the lowest roll, obviously.
They were
Double
the same.
threes.
Double
Roll your
threes?
d4.
My d4 isn't gonna help.
Yeah, you can't.
Those are gonna help. Okay,
You've just got more points of exhaustion.
so
You just this is impossible.
so we're in the third hour. You had to do 5. Like you had to do all the way 5, and it wouldn't have lasted forever, but it was worth a go. So somewhere in the third hour of working out, like you are drenched. Your hair is like matted to you. Like your horns are sad. No, they're not really. Like, you are knackered, but you just give out. You're in the middle of like your 300th press up, and you're like.
I hope they let us shower here.
yeah. You all both.
You always keep
You
on
both
laughing,
stink.
jokes.
I wasn't
So
joking.
you also have 3 points of exhaustion. So you are disadvantaged on ability checks. Your speed is halved, and you have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws
We just got.
until you take a long rest.
Okay,
all right?
that's fine.
What,
This
like
wasn't the
tonight?
last day that we're here, so
Yeah.
it was fine.
Yeah, midnight tonight.
What?
No, it
You
wasn't.
go-
I thought we were here for Otherwise, I wouldn't have done
I
that.
know, I'm joking.
Okay.
I'm joking. All right, your charisma thing. You're trying to put charisma up. You are really. You can only do this with the guards. So what are you going to attempt? It's going to be a similar
Sorry
thing.
Do you want guidance?
I'm sorry for saying you are overcompensating for something with that spear.
Okay, so you're going to start with just. So you're going to use each of the 3 charismas, right? So like performance, deception,
Okay, that was deception.
and persuasion. All right, roll me a deception check.
Like
Do you want guidance?
Yeah.
I'll give you guidance because I'm in the middle, so I can dish them out.
No, wait. I'm actually pretty good at deception. 12.
Yeah. Okay, you succeed. He's like, all right, yeah. Look, no worries. We've got. It's my job.
Now get the hell out of here! Intimidation.
You're gonna try and intimidate? Okay, give me an intimidation roll. The DC's gonna be a little higher, and this time it's with disadvantage.
That made me tired.
Yeah.
Ha! A 19 and a 20.
Nice.
Oh, well, that's a 27 on my intimidation.
Right, he's like, you are fucking weird.
Oh, please come
You
back.
are weird!
My
And he starts-
persuasion. Please come back. Persuasion.
You can't do it with one
I
guy.
am.
In like,
I'm better with one guy.
okay, DC's 14 at disadvantage.
Guidance.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking
With
go.
disadvantage.
That's 17.
Seriously?
I rolled an 11 and a 6.
No, please come back.
Please come back.
Oh, are you messing with me or what?
Maybe just a little bit. That's all 3.
Performance.
Oh no. Oh
Please
no.
come back, do a little dance. You just do a
I
little.
just wanted to show you, but I've been drawing myself while here. Look,
It's
take
gonna
it.
have to be more like singing or dancing, I'm afraid.
It's-
I'm not gonna allow
Art.
art. No, you haven't got anything. It's singing or dancing.
We should have done that later.
Yeah, in a minute.
Okay. Have you heard of? It's really popular nowadays with the kids. It's called.
Just don't stand up comedy.
You are so weird.
Called, I think it was 14 days.
What?
What? Is this a poem or something?
He's never seen his
What?
No, oh no, guys.
He
it
doesn't
wa-
know the name
it-
of
Are you gonna
it
sing him a
wasn't
song?
that. No,
Do some poetry,
It was-
recite a play, or dance.
Yeah, I'm going
Which
for the
one?
third one there. But 14 day, or another way of saying that.
It's a
There's a special dance. I'm gonna do a little dance for this guy.
Okay, it's got to be a really good dance.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage
Do the
performance.
basic
16
Why did I
DC.
choose my weakest? I chose them in order of how strong they are. That's the dumbest thing I could
Why
have done.
did you do that?
Well, I didn't know.
You got.
I didn't know performance. He said all 3.
All 4, I meant. You know what I mean.
No, that's 12.
The dance breaks.
You failed.
It's not very good. I
You
forgot.
failed, and because you failed,
I couldn't do it.
he gets annoyed with you.
And kills me and hates me. I said no, please. come
3
back.
points of bludgeoning damage. I said he just is so annoyed, but you fucking wasting my time. 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Hey, I'm really sorry for saying you were in a conversation playing with your spear. And then you said, now get out of here! Then please come back. And then they go to you.
That was so psychopathic. Oh my god.
Canonical. Never mind.
Never mind.
Okay. That was ridiculous.
Okay.
So no one did it.
Alright.
I got so close. Why did you not tell me that I had to do performance? I would have done that first.
Yeah. And then you'd have had to.
I already have a lot of.
It'd be like double disadvantage.
You get so much exhaustion.
They know you're shit now. You failed,
I will
mate.
do double disadvantage for it.
Oh no!
As long as it doesn't kill me by exhaustion, which doesn't make any sense because I'm just talking and then I drop dead.
If you fail this time, though,
You died.
the 2 of the guards will come up in and beat you up until you're at 1 hit point. That is the
Wow, that would take a while.
Yeah.
That would take a long time.
That's horrible.
I have the shield spell as well. Like they would not be able to hit me.
I'm just saying that'll be the punishment. They'll be there
My
for.
armor class is so much. I
Well,
dodged.
It's not. You ain't got your armor on.
Why
It doesn't
are
matter,
they
I have a
If
pal.
you don't have your shield, then why do they let
Because he's being an idiot.
He did a dance and they're gonna beat him down.
I didn't dance and he hit me because it was so good.
They beat him so long.
You got jealous.
He's like one toe kick away from death.
They just
We
keep
have to
going.
listen to it all
They
night.
just keep
When you're getting beat
going.
up.
They're so sick of your performance. They're so angry by your dance. They're like, we need to kick him to death. Like, nearly to death.
Oh my god,
Ah.
don't do it again.
Alright.
There's no point. These are such awful guards.
I'll have a
And they
look
also
at
suck
They're
at
just
their
guards.
job. He came
Stop
close to the
picking on
bar.
them.
I could have just grabbed him. I'm stronger than him. What's he thinking?
Why are you picking on the guard?
It's just that one guard really got my nerve.
You should have left him at
Maybe
your
we should tell
deception.
them to open a restaurant.
Stop telling people to open restaurants.
When you open a window, you open a door.
To your
What?
restaurant.
He's trying to inspire him.
Yeah.
When one door opens, another door closes. A window,
Another
when a
door
window opens, a door closes. Something like that.
You open a window, you open a door.
Okay, the days pass.
Yeah, we get longer.
It's this boring for days. Okay. The day and the evening arrives that you are going to be let out. This night, as darkness falls through your windows, all of the sconces and the torches in the cell area and along the corridor are extinguished, so that you're in total blackness. So for the sakes of vision, you two can see okay.
Why do
You
I
can see in
always
shades
pick
of grey.
You can help by hand.
I've literally never played another race of the non-human in this game. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, playing non-human.
Play
Dude.
humans with sword.
Human
My
with...
last character was human.
Except Eloy, dude.
He was a human with a spellbook.
He was human to begin with, but I found it
So
intolerable.
was I human to begin with?
Yeah,
so-
I'm not having it.
Involved making half Kalashtar, half Dampier. What?
You...
Stay in game, mate. Right, anyway, where do we go then? All right. So yeah, the evening sets in. Is there anything anyone wants to do in preparation as the hour?
Can we get our stuff back? Yeah?
You don't know.
Oh, okay.
All you know is that at 12 o'clock your cells will be unlocked, and you've all had a map that you've passed to each other. So you know the route. I won't bother sort of explaining it to you, but you know the route through certain secret passages. There will be a few skill checks needed to open the secret passages. No tools required, but checks. So pick the person who's most wants to do that. Now, if you're not able, this is going to be a kind of a broad skill challenge, right?
Okay.
It's not too high tense or anything like that, but if you're not able to open a door with the on the first skill check, the chances that people that don't know that you're escaping are alerted. Those go up.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to be rolling every few sort of minutes, as it were, on the escape. And obviously, if people are alerted, what do? You know, you'll have to decide what you do. All right.
Let them just sleep.
Sleep. What you mean?
Don't
Put them
grab
to
a
sleep?
spell.
No, don't kill
All right.
them. I mean,
You don't have your spellcasting focus.
Yeah, you don't have any of
They
your.
took your earring out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like in bed.
Oh, that'd be horrible. They definitely did not do that. They took it out very gently, actually. Okay.
Weird, I took it out and passed it.
Why did they take it out?
Yeah, stay still. Weird.
Is there any rocks in my cell?
Why would they?
No. Like I said, these are new
Yeah,
cells.
they've got
Okay,
nice
is the
floors.
bricks?
Bricks loose.
There's massive marble slabs, yeah.
Can I roll up the carpet?
There isn't a carpet.
I thought you
What's
said it was a really
in,
nice
what's
cell.
in this room?
It's a nice cell as cells go, yeah. Nothing. It
Is
is.
there anything I can hold in my hand?
What do you mean? What do you want?
Plate.
Is there a plate? Crazy 8?
No, I'd say you've got your bag of holding and you've got the mask. And you've got everything that's in your bag of holding.
Let me see what that is.
I think my halberd's in there.
The clock a little while ago, you heard the bell tolling 11 strikes. About 20 minutes ago, so you've got some time if there's any
Take out the
preparation.
We
halberd.
can't really. We don't have a lot of prep.
You can take the halberd out.
Yes.
Didn't you give that in at the gate?
That was in Kendall.
Yeah.
No. I'm thinking of at the
We
north
need to
gate.
give
No,
one.
because it was in the bag of holding, and he said
I
there's
said there's
nothing in
nothing in
here.
Okay, fine. Okay, you take a halberd out of your.
It was my halberd.
Are these gates are these cells unlocked
No,
yet?
did you not hear the clock?
Oh, no, I didn't. I wasn't
It's
listening.
when it strikes 12 is when he opens.
We're gonna ride away in a pumpkin chariot.
No, there's gonna
Okay.
be the first
Anyone like
ghost.
that joke?
Which way? We know which way we're meant to go, don't we?
Who's leading?
Me, because I can see.
Most of these passageways are single file. Most of what you're going to be doing is going to be single file.
Okay, so who's doing the skill check? It will most likely be like sleight of hand or.
We should all like hold the halberd. like,
Who
have
has
our
the
hands on it.
highest sleight of hand?
That would be.
Or
It's
investigation.
not me.
Investigation.
So investigation's going to be really good for this
Oh,
because a
that's
lot
not
of the
me.
secret doors are things like, you know, like turny candlestick or pushy.
We have the same investigation.
Oh.
But I have better sleight of hand as
Oh,
well.
of course.
I think Rowan, if you feel the sleight of hand.
Oh, God.
You leading the way?
Yeah.
Next in line.
Me. I've
Oh
got
no,
the
yeah,
weapon.
you should be in the middle then, I guess, if you can't see.
No, I've got the weapon.
We'll pass it to someone.
Well, if you're in the middle with the weapon, that won't help you.
The one.
We're not gonna kill anyone. We can't just
It's
kill.
to open gates.
What?
Anyway, someone else take the halberd. I'm not having it.
You go at the front with the halberd. Okay. All right.
I've got a
So hang on, marching order. You, and then you're at the back. Okay, cool. So you'll have like a hand on Rowan's back to lead you along, right?
Sure.
So you'll just be holding on. Okay, good. All right. The minutes pass, and then dong, dong.
Let's go!
I kicked myself.
And there is no. Your cells are locked.
Oh,
On the
Yeah, but
last
you got really
strike.
dark.
But then a figure comes
to be fair.
by, a slight, very slight figure, cloaked in dark attire and a cloak wrapped tight around, like almost like they're cold, comes along. You don't see much in the way of features. A tight hood around. You guess feminine qualities to the slight build and everything, and the bone structure that you can see. Just comes. You hear some light breath as clunk along to each of your cell doors, clunk, and then they just skitter away.
You're welcome.
It's on.
Alright.
What you doing?
Yeah, we're good. And go the way.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. I would like, because the guards are still on rotation, I'd like stealth checks, please.
Okay.
Not very stealthy.
Oh shit.
16.
3.
3, okay.
You eat shit. You're trying to exit yourself as a step. You don't see.
9.
Yeah.
Okay, DC was 12. So as you come out the doors, your two squeal. So you open them either a little too slow or a little too quick, but they like loudly. You manage to like put your hand and open yours just enough to squeeze out. It doesn't make a sound. You're all out in the corridor, but that squealing echoes down the corridor. It's pitch black. There are no guards on your stretch of corridor. You know that your first passageway is on this first stretch of corridor. Do you make for it?
Yeah.
Okay. You do not have the benefits of stealth. So as you run over to the doorway, if you don't open this first passageway, this first secret passageway, guards will already be back at the corridor. Okay. So this first one is a sconce turn.
Okay.
So one of the sconces that has been put out, you know, turns you think, right, counterclockwise.
Yeah.
Just give me an investigation check.
Okay. 16.
Great. Okay. So and it opens up before you, and you'll get in there.
How do you close it?
Sorry?
How do we close it?
Oh yeah.
You just push it all the way shut, and it clicks behind you. Okay, you find yourself in a long, dark corridor, cobwebs everywhere. This is not an oft-used escape route. Bear in mind that you... Whose phone is that? Is that next door?
I think so.
I thought that was on
So
YouTube. I
funny.
couldn't quite tell where that was from. All right. As you move down the corridors, this secret passageway, like I said, there's exposed timbers inside it. Either side of you is plaster walls with lots of loads of bugs, loads of cobwebs and all this kind of thing. You just head all the way down. You get to the top of a very steep stone staircase going down. You head down there, and it's at this point I want another stealth check, please.
Not very lucky today.
10.
10.
Shit. Okay. Yeah.
I rolled an 11. I mean,
So you're really noisy. Now with the noise, all it means is when you get to your next junctures, if you fail, you're more likely to have people find you or locate you. Okay, so this is all about you're not doing very well in obscuring your location. All right.
I'm giggling.
guys, I have an honest fear.
I got to say the halberd doesn't help.
Oh right.
I would definitely put it the halberd scraping like it's a big weapon.
I have an honest fear of centipedes. I just want to get that out here.
Okay.
Rowan, if that's not you touching my leg right now.
Wendell. It's not me.
Give me that halberd.
All right, as you go down the stairs, all three of you are like brushing the walls either side. There, it's really narrow and like plaster's falling off, bits of wood are falling off. I'll say there, if I roll a 1 or a 2 on D6, an insect falls on someone, number 2. So I'm going to roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A bug falls on you. Like a big bug that is almost about to bite you, but you like you.
It's because I smell like honey.
Yeah. And I think for fun, it's a beetle of some sort,
that's
a little
okay,
beetle
thank
bug. Okay, you get to the bottom,
Sprocket tackles it.
and there is a chute that you have to go down by pressing your hands against the walls and going down like this. So there's no staircase now. You get to the bottom of the stairs, and now it's a long chute.
It's just a drop.
It's just a drop.
We trapped the whole way for us.
No, this is just a chute that you've got to kind of like use and just press down like that. Okay,
Why
So-
did they make this?
it's emergency exits.
Looks like a fire escape.
And well, if you're royalty, you need these kind of things built, but they're old. Like this is old. Obviously hasn't been used for a long time. Okay, I want athletics checks or acrobatics, your choice.
Okay.
11.
16.
13. Okay, DC's still 12. It's quite low DC. You two make it. You slip, but because you're at the back, you kind of like, you're going down, like your feet land on like your head, and you're like a foot.
Big bug.
Yeah, you're like,
That's Tom and Jerry scream.
yeah, as Charlotte's
I may as well
foot.
just drop on Rowan.
You manage to get, only because you're at the end, you manage to get down to the bottom.
You're
You
just
re-get your
You're
footing.
taking the elevator down.
You're just standing on the way down.
Alright, it's about 20 foot down, so it takes you a little while. There's a lot of scrabbling, a lot of plaster falling off, lots of bugs. A 1 or a 2 means a big bug. No, there's no bugs on that little bit.
Literally nothing.
Okay, you get to the end again, another, this is a twisty-turny corridor now that you're in that sort of seems to curve around. You're not quite sure where you are in terms of, if anyone wants to try and figure out where they're at, like, to get a sense of navigation, give me a survival check.
Okay,
Oh, I'll do that.
20.
20, okay, good.
You got it.
I can picture it. In
Those
my
new
mind.
dice ain't treating you
I can't see
fair.
shit, but I can picture it in my mind.
You have a sense that you're now at ground level. Like you're like ground floor level. Do you know what I mean? Like the it doesn't feel like the floor beneath you is like a flooring. It feels almost like compacted earth with like wooden planks over the top of it. All right, so you get the sense you're at ground level now.
Feels like low altitude air.
Okay, this time you're swerving round and round and round, and at the end, you get to actually a chamber, quite a large chamber, and in the middle is a capped well, incredibly old, really old stone, round. This might have one day have been, you imagine, like exposed to the air, but it's been built on over time, right? So you've got this capped well that's got a lid on the top. You've got instructions about this one, so this is your role for investigation because there's a way of opening this that
Okay.
you know about.
This dice hates me.
Okay.
6.
6. There's supposed to be like a tick tick, you know, like those bins you press it and it
Yeah.
opens, right? There's supposed to be something like that with a spring, but you can't find it, or the spring is corroded over time. What do you want to do? It's not opening the way the instructions say it should.
But what do the instructions say we're meant to do with this well?
You're supposed to press the top of it. It's been capped, and it should spring open.
And then we're meant to go in it, is that?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna.
You gonna smash
the
it?
Haymaker, yeah.
All right. Give me an attack roll then, please.
Not an athletics check.
No.
We could just try and pry.
You're making it. You're doing damage to it.
13 to hit.
Yeah. That hits. Give me
4 points of strength. The bludgeoning damage.
4 points of bludgeoning damage. Okay. You do hear a
Actually,
crack.
5.
Why?
With 1 plus your strength modifier, isn't it?
What's your strength?
Possible.
Damn. What do you got? 18 strength?
Yeah.
Shit. Okay.
You know.
Cool. No, I think I did, but I don't always keep track of your stats. That's really good. Okay. Well, you come forward and you do a double fist downward on top of this. You definitely hear a cracking. You'll have to give it a few more.
I'm just gonna keep doing that, guys.
All right. The more you do it, the more you could bring alert.
I'm gonna lift it up, guys. I'm not gonna do that anymore.
You're going to try and lift it.
Lift the lid.
All right. You'll probably need to do one more hit to try and splinter it open a
I'm gonna
bit.
hit it again, guys.
Give me an attack roll.
No better ideas. I think I missed.
Why?
That's a 9.
You completely
That's fine. It's fine. It's a AC of 8. It's just a static thing.
Okay, it's right
Give me
there.
another 5.
Yeah, another 5.
Okay, at that you hit with you, poof, and
With
it.
your fist.
Yeah, he's doing double-handed
Oh.
smash with it. Okay. You're able to kind of put your hands underneath the splintered wood now. It's thick oak covering of the top of this well.
Why am I doing all this?
Give me a athletics check. It's quite a low DC.
27.
Fine. You just lift it off and it clunk, clunk, clunk,
28, sorry.
clatters. That's fine. You easily take it off and then from down below in this well.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, we have help.
Okay.
I'll look in. Is
Yeah,
there a
it's
ladder?
straight down. No ladder. You've got to do a bit of climbing.
Is that in the instructions? It's gonna be really slippery.
30 foot. You're going to have to make a check every 10 feet.
Alright, someone stand on my back so we don't fall on each other like again. And I think I'll just.
You kick off the athletics checks because you're going first.
If I fall, I die. Natural 20.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, 26.
Scarlet, stand on my back and I'll go down.
You're going next.
Like a lift.
Okay, well, with disadvantage, athletics check, please.
Oh, that
Right,
was
mate.
I won't have places to be. 13.
13, that's fine. DCs are mostly 12 for these. So you managed to go the first 10 feet, no problem. You don't have to roll because you're literally
Right?
kind of standing on his shoulders as he's coming down. There's old brick, like old stone well. So you do have a handhold, but you are straining under the weight of your companion. The next 10 feet, so just you two rolling.
Scarlet, have you been working out or something? It's a bit.
Yeah, non-stop for 3 hours.
Yeah, it was.
God.
112. What do you mean?
All right. For just about fine. You have a few tricky areas with that next 10 feet, but you're okay. Athletics with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
She's so happy.
16.
No problem. And then the last 10 feet, please. Hang on, I'll roll. I'm rolling for insects each time. No, none.
Just in case you get a centipede. Praying. That's a natural 1. That's a 9.
24.
We're taking a tumble.
Yep, you fall the last 10 feet. Pair of
Can I
you.
try?
Rowan.
Can I try and stop them? I got a 24.
Oh, they land on you, don't they? Damn.
Okay, I'm gonna
Make a
stand
strength
up.
check. You gotta make it roll high, or you go down with them.
I go down.
Okay. You'll take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you tumble down the final 10 feet of the well.
Guys, I did so well. Not that
It-
well.
The bottom of the well acts more like a chimney exiting the chamber you fall into. And this is almost a flat-bottomed, teardrop-shaped chamber that you fall into from the bottom of the well.
Oh, we
And land into this, roughly I'd say about 20-foot diameter, round chamber. Completely smooth walls. The bottom of the well is like 10 foot up in the ceiling. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Other than that, smooth walls. Now there is some instructions to search for the hidden door in this room. The only other thing you see is a pile of similar clothing to what you guys are wearing over to one side of the room. No bones, nothing.
Oh.
Just a pile of clothing.
That's even worse.
They could have just killed us. Yeah. His teardrop is gonna fill with acid gas.
Why would they
Why
do
would
that
they
if they
force
wanted
you
to
to
get
find
us out? Why did they?
Because I'm dumb enough to think of every single possible situation.
Okay, what do you want to do?
What was the instructions?
Look for the secret door.
That's it.
Why couldn't they just tell
Is
us?
it
about
under
it?
the clothes?
Yeah.
I'm gonna lift up the clothes.
Okay. You go over and kind of lift up the clothes. Give me insight roll as well. Not perception, I want insight.
Oh, I need to.
22 insight. Okay, cool. There's no button, there's no lever, there's nothing. It's just flat earth, and it's just like sandstone underneath. But Wendell, as you flop over the clothes, they move oddly. It's the best I can describe.
That made me feel sick.
They move as you kind of flop the clothes over. It's almost like it's almost like there is some greater component to them than just clothes. You're not quite sure
Do I hear anything?
what, but it's a bit weird. Like when you do that, it's like they don't quite move the way they should. They kind of go up and then they kind of like go flump. There seems to be too much weight to them. It's very odd.
Do I hear any noise?
While he's doing that, what are you two doing?
Can
Not
I,
while he's doing that.
I can feel the walls like for, you know, like in the labyrinth when she like, there's not a wall there.
Yeah,
Like something like that.
Yeah.
for sure. So you give me an investigation check. What are you doing?
I see if us look for trapdoors on the ground.
On the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, give me an
6.
investigation check. What did you get?
6.
Okay, cool. You start looking around and everything. you're finding it really tricky. It's just like smooth sandstone.
21.
21. Okay, cool. I'll come back to you in just a second. While you two are looking, it's weird. Like, remember, it's about a 20-foot radius, 20-foot radius room. So you're kind of off, like, looking on the floor, and you move the clothes. As you look over the clothes, it's just like Hessian sack type pants and a like a raw silk top. It's not, it's that scratchy material. It's not good quality or anything, but kind of almost seems like, well, you notice as you look closer, you get a glimpse of something within the clothes. You see it between some of the rough threads, almost like this gelatinous, flesh-colored, veiny mass, and it seems to be sort of creeping up the legs. It's about as much as if you were making, if you wanted to make the dough to make a massive loaf of bread. It's like that much, right? It's like this globulous mass of something, and it sort of seems to be seeping sickeningly through the clothes, but it's giving sort of a bit of almost animation to the clothes. And it's that shocking that, like, you take a step back, you're revolted by it. Is there anything you want to do?
There is a fucked up looking chili dinner and that is moving around in the clothes.
Why don't you put them on then?
Maybe that's the puzzle.
Well, hang on, they're looking, remember. So when you answer, you're kind of distracted because you're in the middle of doing your thing. So you're like, well, put them on that, just to give it context of how you'd be handling this, right? So you're on your own with these clothes. You don't want to do anything?
I'm going to put them on.
You're going to put the clothes on?
Sure.
There's something in them.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Like
How big is this thing?
a veiny, globulous mass, fleshy with veins
I'm
and
going
things.
to pick up the grainy, globulous mass. I'm going to grab it with my
Well,
hand.
it's in the trousers.
Yeah,
It's
I'm gonna
like,
pick up the trousers.
okay, you pick up the trousers, and the legs of the trousers almost start to sort of animate a little bit and sort of try and stand up. They try and stand up, and the top is attached a little bit to the trousers, and this thing is sort of like
I like it.
the clothes are animating, but what's in it has this smell of death,
Oh, okay.
just total death.
Ooh.
It sends a shiver up your spine. Like, whatever this is, you don't even know what it is, but it seems to be growing and throbbing and finding form within the clothes.
There's another
Slowly,
guy
like
in
it's
here.
boom, boom, boom.
the halberd.
Like it.
What?
What do you do? Are you still holding this thing?
I'm holding a halberd now.
Are you letting go of it?
No.
Okay, so you're holding it sort of like what, round the waist sort of thing? Okay, these clothes in front of you are sort of, they're kind of animating horribly and sickeningly. You can smell undeath. You can smell something dark and wrong with this, whatever this is. It's,
Give me that halberd, please.
okay,
I'll
as you're looking around, you don't find a trapdoor, but at the edge, you do find the bottom of a, you get near and you brush some sandstone away, some of the dust away, and you hear and feel the slightest air under a crack at the edge of the room. And so you're like, oh, you think you found the bottom of the doorway. But at that, Wendell shouts for your attention. Hang on. You got to get the idea of space. You're in the middle of the room with this clothes. They're at the edge of the room checking, so get the idea of distance. So you've just found this, and Wendell alerts you. What do you want to do?
Okay, well...
You turn round and you see, I guess you would both at this point see, because Wendell makes an exclamation, right? He's like holding this pair of clothes that are sort of animating oddly, like they're like this. And you, at this point, you both smell something old and dead and like it's wrong. This is whatever this is.
I'll give him the halberd. I'll toss him it or something.
Okay. Okay. You
Oh,
you have to let go of it to catch it.
I'll keep one hand on it.
Okay. Sure. Okay, you're holding this thing.
And the halberd.
I'd like you to make a Constitution saving throw at this point, please.
Okay. 15.
All right. Fine. The more you hold it, the more you feel cold, but not like temperature cold, like undeath cold, seeping from this thing. It feels ominous, and you catch the halberd. What do you want to do?
I'm going to attack it with the halberd.
All right.
Hold it.
Give me an attack roll then, please.
You don't even spell this effects.
That's a natural 20.
All right. You pin it straight through, like here through the midsection where most of its sort of amorphous mass is arranged.
Divine Smite.
I'm glad you said that. Okay.
Third level.
The weapon doesn't seem to really do much to this thing, other than you kind of go through it and pin it to the ground.
It's undead, isn't it? So that's for my Divine Smite. So
Yeah.
That's actually great. Great, good. It's good and great. Yeah. 5d8. 12. 5. 31 points of radiant damage.
Damn. All right. Well, with that, the weapon doesn't harm it at all. Right? You just pin it to the ground, but the radiance that you channel down the weapon into it makes it kind of like a wet explosion of pus and veins, like purpley, greeny veins. And
That's
out
pretty
from the
gross.
clothes, out from the things, comes this thing that smells like the worst thing. It smells like rotten death. And with it, as you do that, and the radiance fades, as the radiance fades, you hear a escape up the chimney, up the well.
I said it's soul free.
All right.
Good job, Brenda.
I just
It's gross, and it really chills all of you. It's really odd.
Was
And
that dead person?
that was something alright.
Okay, that was disturbing, but I think I found the.
Anyway.
I think I found
Moving
the.
swiftly on.
I think I found the. There's a thing there. I found something. I'll show them what I found.
all right. So you did your investigation. Who's doing the sleight of hand to try and open it?
Rowan.
Well, I've got better select. Do you have guidance or guidance?
I do not have guidance, you can do it yourself.
Okay.
I do want my guidance, I have
I forgot that I can cast it. Okay. That's really shit. Wait. 15.
15? That's fine. It only took a 12. Down in the lower left-hand corner of the door, there's like a hole just about large enough to get a big finger through, right? And as you put your finger through there, there's like a wire, steel wire. And you put your finger around it and pull it, and the whole thing comes out like eighth of an inch.
Oh.
And then you're able to push it in and to the side, and another corridor opens up ahead of you. Now I'd like a stealth check from you all, because you're pretty noisy up in the well and coming down.
18.
17.
Oh, I got a green die, so that's good.
17?
9.
9. Okay, cool. So you're the noisy one on this little leg of the journey. But now you're running down a very stagnant smelling, like the air in here feels wrong. Like it feels like you couldn't wait here too long without it damaging you in some weird kind of way. The air feels old and stale, and the canter of the room seems to be going slightly downwards, right, as you run down this corridor. You continue for something like 200 yards in a pretty much straight line. You all start to smell a saltiness in the air, like the sea, like being when you were down by the docks. When you get to the end of this, you reach a gated door, like a portcullis door that needs lifting. Who's lifting it?
I'm lifting it.
All right, this one's a more than a 12 DC. So lifting this, the bottom of it is rusted. The floor here has started to get damp now, so it's damp sandstone.
Oh, can I just help him lift it? Can we...
Yeah, roll to help, yeah.
I don't help him.
Guidance.
Yeah.
Athletics check.
Yes.
27.
Yeah, no problem, man. You get down there, muscles bulging, and you just lift it. And You two scoot quickly
Yeah.
under as you get
And then we
under.
try and hold,
And then, do you want to try and put it down quietly?
I'm gonna drop it as loud as I can. I'm actually gonna slam it down.
Are you? Loudly.
I'm gonna try and lower it down, I guess.
If you want to try and do it quietly, I want an athletics check again. But the DC is going to be 20 to lower it quietly.
Help me, Rowan.
I hope.
That's 26.
26, no problem. You're able to. You just let go at the bottom. Okay, you're nearly there from the map now. You're very, very close to freedom. You continue along down the corridor. You get to a T-junction at the end. You know to go left. When you go along left, and there's some stairs going up. There's a staircase going up. And when you get to the top, there seems to be just a plain wall, like a brick wall in front of you. You know that there is a particular brick that you kind of try to rotate on its central axis to then open the door. Give me investigation check to see if you find it.
11.
You don't find it. Do you want to take up and try and find it?
Yes.
Yeah, investigation
What do
check.
we pay you for?
Not cool.
22.
No problem. You take a look at the map and you're like, oh, hang on. There's this.
Yeah.
There's yeah. There's this weird sketch of the bricks, and you're like, oh no, it's that one. There we go. So you take it and you, and then so one of the bricks is now sticking out a little bit, and then you push on the brick, and the whole wall swings out, opens out into what seems to be like a warehouse. There's shelves and massive pallets stacked. Why did you shake your head at that?
Where are we?
Where are we?
Well, you do know that in this warehouse you're going to be meeting Lord Keaton. So as you enter out into the warehouse, this is large. It's like 50 by 100 foot. There's pallets and containers. Think, in Skyrim when you go in one of those missions and there's those shelves on the walls with, the urns and everything in it. There's stuff everywhere. So as you get in and wait here, I'd just like one more stealth check from you all, just to see how quietly you're remaining.
Enough, bro.
You haven't been very quiet.
0.
So
15.
8.
look how proud you are of your zero.
Someone heard me. Bro.
I'll just say that is you are loud. You are just very, very loud.
I tripped. Whoops!
And he knocks over all the shelves and the
I will say that an urn gets knocked over for sure. And
Don't we hear the stop cat sound effect?
and from far down the passage in the warehouse, you hear, "Who's there?"
Bikini bottom when someone falls over.
Hello?
And you see a figure coming down, cloaked, dark cloak comes down with bags over the shoulders, and goes, it's the three of you. It is Lord Keaton.
Finally, for me.
His dark hair, sort of a little bit salt and pepper at the front, is tied back in a severe ponytail. He looks like he's equipped for the road rather than in the stately dress you saw him in days and days before. He, bids you welcome.
No,
Takes the bags off his shoulders. You took your time, but you're here.
I'd have a dance with the devil just to get here. The pair of trousers that was finding me.
I have no idea what you mean.
That's,
Anyway, all your kit is in these two bags.
I hope that urn wasn't important. I hope that
Can I
wasn't.
check and see if everything's there?
I just didn't realize.
Yeah. All your stuff's there.
Cool.
You want to doff your armor, put your cloak on, put all your
Yeah,
clothes and
my
everything on.
Yep.
Cool. There's plenty enough room in here where you can find some privacy to doff clothes, traveling gear, all of that kind of stuff for the road. I'll say it takes about 10-15 minutes for you to all get fully equipped.
Is Wesley here with him?
Sorry?
Wesley is not here.
Wesley's not here.
Okay.
Do you remember he said he wouldn't necessarily be joining you on this leg of the journey?
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh,
He
yeah.
said he wanted to kill all of us.
When?
When we were in prison, he said he came by and he was like, "I'm gonna kill you all."
When the belief.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. When we were sleeping, he came past and he said it to each one of us. What? You're the one that said it.
Wesley
didn't.
came through. Yeah, you said in between one of the guard shifts, Wesley snuck in and said this. And then he left.
What?
Oh my god, you're
Am
actually
I-
doing method acting with Scarlett's character making her schizo. That's so great. I should have thought about that.
Okay.
That didn't happen.
So we're gonna out of game like stuff like that going, what? That's crazy.
Okay. Another urn falls and
Everybody.
squashes you. You're dead. Sorry. There you go. Okay. All right. You get all your stuff ready. You ready? I have these cloaks as well. Put these on. We need to be surreptitious in how we leave the city.
Alright, where are we going next?
He just has heavy black travelling cloaks for all of you.
What does surreptitious mean?
He's not that bright.
How
I am actually quite bright.
What level? If you had to choose a level of brightness,
On a scale of
I don't know what these are out of.
Where are we headed next? Are we going
how
inland?
many years have you been playing?
Well, not boat. We're going inland, aren't we?
Yeah, we're headed north.
We're getting carriage, or what are we doing?
No, I have a certain abilities that would allow us to travel shortish distances with some speed.
All right.
But this is to simply get us out of the city fast.
Okay.
I will be opening. We will see a weird pair tension.
I'm okay.
Yeah, it will be creating.
Sorry.
You will see a visual disturbance in the air, and then a sort of a portal will open. You will probably see fresh air and the tundra just north of the north gate pass through quickly, and
Tundra?
we will be underway.
I thought we were
Yes.
in like a desert.
What?
Nothing.
No,
Grassland.
we're going really far away.
Oh,
I can only take us about a mile at a time, so step through quickly.
what the?
Okay.
Okay, he turns away. He leads you over to the main double doors that open into this warehouse, and still within it, he puts his hands out and not using. Interestingly enough, the spellcasters amongst you, there seems to be no what do you call it? Semantic and no verbal components. He simply seems to like use his hands, and you see a look of concentration on his face, and then this kind of rift in the air opens, like it looks like a heat haze to begin with, but a heat haze that gets more and more wavery, and then like the air itself seems to part into the rough shape of a 10-foot doorway, and through it you breathe the fresh air of the grass plains that you walked in entrance to the city. He says, step through.
That's
All
cold.
right.
You step through?
Yeah.
Okay. You step through quickly into the night. And you literally, it's weird. You walk one step from the warehouse wooden floor, whoomp, you're onto grasslands. You look behind, he's on the other side, he steps through as well, and it closes behind him. You look behind, and you're about a quarter of a mile north of the north gate that you first entered Metropole through. I'm just going to switch ambience.
How did you do that?
Can we talk about such things at a later time when we are further from the city?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I was being sarcastic.
What, you know how to do that then?
Not about that.
Okay, this is more daytime. Imagine nighttime anyway. There's a brisk wind. It's quite cool wind, and you can still smell the ocean several miles to the south of where you're currently standing. It's weird, like you were in a dusky warehouse, and now you're out on the plains again. He steps forward again. He says, I can do this only several times before it exhausts me. So let us be quick and make way as much as we can. He opens another rift. And again, you see grasslands. He says, this is another mile further north. Step through.
Okay.
Okay, you step through. So in this way, this continues for about the next, 5-10 minutes. With each step you take, you step another mile further north. So I just have to do a little calculation of how many times he can do this bad boy.
Did he do it to get there as well?
Sorry?
Did he do it to get to us, or did he walk?
Well, he was already in the
No, he didn't use it to get. That was in the city. He
Are we
just.
going with him, or is anyone else?
Yeah, no, he's your escort. He's your
No one
guy.
else?
We're his.
It's the four of you. Yeah, it's just the four of
Oh
you.
my god! I thought we were going with like.
No, not at all. Okay.
He's about to get escorted off the premises.
He's boxing in real life.
Okay.
He is. He wants
Did you
to
ever
take
say
it.
how Keaton manipulates?
He is.
How Walter White uses manipulation.
Okay, Phantom Caravan, yeah. 1 mile to a spot you can see, so he keeps looking. Okay, that's fine. 6, so he does it.
That's some good eyesight.
Hang on, let me just figure this out. So he wants to get 8 miles, 16 miles, 60, 66, 36. No, can't get that far. 10 miles. Okay.
But we're out of the same hex as Metropole now.
Yeah, you're out of the set. You get. He can take you about 10 miles north. So you clear the hex that Metropole's in and the one immediately north of it, which is mainly cultivated grasslands. It's where some of the farmsteads outside of the city grow the crops, the wheat, the corn, lots of cornfields and stuff like that. In fact, one of the caravan, the bamfs you do, poof, you're straight into like a cornfield suddenly. You step through into corn, it's like Children of the Corn, and then he opens another one, whoomp, you're out of it into a wheat field. That happens 10 times, and so you go 10 miles north in no time whatsoever. So 60 side points. At the end of that, he comes through and he's like sweating. He goes,
That was fun!
Can we do it again?
I cannot do any more until we have rested.
Alright.
Alright.
Do you actually make that sound?
No, it wouldn't exist in this world.
No, it wouldn't. That's true. All right, it's still nighttime. That all happened really quite quickly, like within 5
Where
minutes.
have we come out now? Just on
You are
the
now
grass?
on prairie land.
Okay.
So think, if you want the, in our world, the equivalent, it's like, think the Native American plains lands.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's prairie, that kind of thing. So as you come out onto the prairie now, it's dark. Those of you with night vision can see really brightly. It's a clear night. There's a lot of wind, but the stars are out. The red and the silver moon are both bright in the sky. Not full, but bright in the sky. It is clear, it is beautiful. And this begins your journey in the wilderness heading north. So, do you want to keep
Set up?
walking?
Oh.
You want to set off
Well,
and
he
continue
needs
north?
to rest, doesn't he, though?
No, it just means he needs a long rest just to get his side points. That's all.
Okay.
You don't, not like, oh, I need to stop now.
Got it.
Just like, I can't do that
When
anymore.
do you need to stop?
Sorry?
When do we need to stop? What time is it?
Are you tired?
No.
I think we could, well then, good, then let us continue to walk.
What time
Alright.
is it?
Well, this is sort of awkward. I suppose I should formally, since we're going to be travelling companions for probably quite a while, you may call me Anton.
I'd rather
I'm
just
not
call
calling
you
you
Lord
that.
Keaton.
So is King.
Well, this is my name.
King's your last name.
Yeah, this is my family name,
Your
yes.
name is Anton Keaton.
Oh, a family.
Anton Keaton, yes.
Oh.
What? It's my name.
I've never heard
This
of
is
it.
kind of silly. Anton Keaton.
Well, your name's a colour.
Yeah, true.
Whoa, hold on now. Let's not. Don't have a go at her. Come on, man.
I'm not having a go, it's an
My
observation.
name is Rowan Amanita. But wait, you already knew that because we were.
I already know
trying
your
for
names,
you,
yes.
yeah.
I
know much
Wendell
about you.
Rowland.
Sorry?
He said, "Hi, I'm Wendell." No, he
What?
said, "I am Wendell."
Wendell Rowland.
There we go.
Where are you from? Your accent is a strange one.
Oh, well, I've been many places. I pick up my accent along the way.
Okay, so as you're walking, would anybody like to make
Yeah.
observations,
I'll
interact?
talk to
Do anything?
Anton.
Yeah.
Can I also interact with him?
Yeah, for sure.
I'll talk with Keaton as well.
Cool, okay.
So where are you from?
Yeah.
I am from here, I'm from Metropole.
You was born in Metropole.
No, I have been, I have been one of the rulers of this city for upwards of nearly 4 decades
Oh my
now.
god, you haven't aged a day.
No, that is thanks to my lineage, but
So lineage
of me.
that's weird.
Why did they send you and not anyone else?
He offered.
I am.
He offered. Oh yes.
I offered, but also I am the most. Let's
Better
call
than
me.
everyone else.
Sorry.
Oh,
I suppose I am more worldly wise. I know more of the paths and the roads ahead of us, north.
Well, Lord Earthenchild is not wise. Are they?
Oh, Lord Earthenchild is a very wise man.
Why don't he take us instead?
His knowledge of the routes north are not as good as mine. We
you
have a
pride
long.
yourself on your knowledge of these roads.
Well, I know them.
And you.
I wouldn't say I'm proud of my knowledge, but
Where'd you get your knowledge from? Have you been have you walked in Nevermelt yourself?
I have never visited Nevermelt.
Really?
But I know much of the roads on the way there. Would you like me to tell you a little of what we are to expect?
Yeah, that
A
would
little of our journey?
that might be
No, I'm
helpful.
fine, yeah.
Winter, are you
I need
alright?
to- yeah, I'm fine.
Alright.
So for the next 10 day, we are looking at this beautiful grasslands and prairie land. The further north we go, the higher our chances of encountering the grass elves, the wild elves, native of this part of Aeon. Once we hit I actually genuinely can't read this. Can't read my own writing. Once we hit the greys further to the northwest, our path will go more northwest until we get to the boundaries of Gloom Marsh. That will be potentially the most hazardous part of our journey, crossing the
Are we
marshland.
going up through Gormley?
Of course we will not be going through Gormley. It is a place of, unless you wish to die,
I don't really.
nobody goes near Gormley.
Alright.
Unless you are a crazed adventurer looking for treasure and fame, as so many are.
Yeah, I know.
Have you been to Gormley before?
Absolutely not.
Inside check, why'd you smile?
No, you didn't know that.
No, okay, you can.
Wendell is, let me see.
You can do it. You can do an inside
Finley
check.
asked me. Wendell didn't say inside check.
I'm also into.
No one believes that.
I
15.
didn't.
15, you lying scumbag.
He just eat nothing.
What did you roll?
One, it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. Every roll matters. You never know. No, he seems to be straight up. When he talks about Gormley, it's like he almost like semi-freaks out. He's like, no one goes to Gormley.
Oh, sorry.
Talking of going to Gormley would be like saying, let's go to the Abyss or the Nine Hells. You all, apart from you. What's that? What?
Just a place.
It's
down the road.
It's not just a place. It's evil on Aeon. Like it is, you know that. You know it is. Like everyone who is a native of the prime material plane knows Gormley is a place of...
Oh, I don't know about it then.
No.
Okay.
So you can inquire more about it if you want to find out more. Like this is probably the first time you've really heard it talked about.
Well, no, when I first came here, when I was
were
with
there.
Maverick, we were quite close to Gormley Marsh and a lot of people talked about it.
Yeah. No, not the marsh, Gormley itself. Yeah.
Oh.
You were to the north of Gormley, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, looking down at the serrated mountain
Oh.
edges. So he shows you on the map you'll be heading north. This will be the first 10 day of travel, probably getting up to somewhere near, close to Gloom Marsh. Then we will be crossing Gloom Marsh. We must avoid the Elven kingdoms
Why?
here. Why?
Yeah, I'm
The elves of Elenef and Zaralef,
yeah.
they will stick their noses into our business more than I think you or I would prefer.
Do we have enough rations and everything to last all the way up to Nevermelt? We're gonna have to restock somewhere, aren't we?
We will hunt.
Oh, I don't want to hunt.
The plains are rich in buffalo, deer, antelope, and much more.
That's fine. I actually don't mind hunting that much.
Once we get a little further north and know that we are not being followed, we can.
You think we're being followed?
What?
I need to make sure, as best I can, that we're not being followed.
Alright. Another question.
Yes.
What do you think of this? And it's Sprocket.
Make for fun. Make an intimidation check. It's less to intimidate. See whether you shock him with it.
Come on, I really want it. Yes! 19.
Okay, he goes. Oh, what? Hello. Hello, boo. Like that.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, good gracious. What in the nine hells is
I put it
that?
on his shoulder.
You and me are on the same page here.
He
but
brushes it off. He goes, oh no, get off. Get off.
Whoa!
I think we're gonna get on just.
What is that thing?
Sprocket!
Sprocket.
Yes?
Okay, and what is
They're my
Sprocket?
friend. They're obviously
What?
a little sprout.
A little sprout, mushroom. You can call me Anton,
How does he understand it?
because it speaks common.
I thought
No,
it
it
doesn't.
Sprocket can
It
only
speaks
talk
in my
to
head, but it
people.
can do rapport spells so it can speak to other people. Oh.
Yeah. What a queer little creature.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Good. Does it do anything? Will it help us in any way?
Yeah, it helps me all the time.
You don't do shit.
It can sit on your shoulder.
You're not from here, are you?
I get that a lot.
Why don't you tell me your story a little bit as we walk?
Alright, sure.
You get that look. Why do you say you actually aren't?
I get that a lot because I'm not from here. From the Feywild. As you can see, I'm an Aladdin by my mushroom.
What, you all have mushrooms on your head?
No, some of us do. Some have flowers, some have trees.
Ah, yes, in tune with the powers of nature, the seasons.
Yeah.
Yes. Some of your kind would take on much of the flora and fauna around them.
That's right.
It's not uncommon, well, not completely uncommon, for your kind to be in our world.
It's not uncommon.
No,
Really? You've seen others? I haven't seen any.
I have seen and read of them, yes.
I haven't met any others.
You know of a place called the Overfay. It is not, we will not be going there, but there is it is,
We do know that place. The overplay, yeah? That's where you both came through, right?
Did I come through the overflow?
you don't know. You didn't inquire, you didn't ask, you
We
didn't.
covered this.
Well, is Orange home near the overflow?
Look, here,
I've seen the map.
this is the Overfay. A place where our realm and your realm overlap.
So a lot of it wasn't overflow. So a lot of Aladdin come through there.
Well, many crossover. Both ways.
We literally talked about that's where the portal I was going after was, in the bottom of the overplay. Right?
Right.
That's where you came through.
Okay, I didn't know it was called that.
We did. I'm sorry, I didn't know either. But
Yes, as such a place overlaps. You might think of Gormley being a different type of overlap, not one that we want to go near, rather than it overlapping with the Feywild. It overlaps with darker places.
Well, a good thing we're not going there then.
But we will be going close. But this is not for maybe 1 or 2 Tenday.
Right.
But anyway,
So yeah, I'm from the Feywild. Where are you from again? You weren't. You
sorry,
said
didn't
you
we
weren't
didn't we
from-
cover that?
Yeah, but you said you're from Metropole. Where were you? Where are you born?
Prior to that, I was assistant to the sheriff of Nook and north of Nook, Watersmeet, now a ruined town.
Oh really?
But I did something of sort of an ambassador between the the outlying outposts and villages north of Kurth City.
Do you have a wife?
No.
This is mine.
Very pretty. Make an intimidation check again. Just see whether you shock him every time.
Dazed.
Okay.
If you
No.
do it 3 times, he's stunned.
Oh, fine.
Okay, he's like, very pretty.
Yeah.
So you're the talky one of the trio, are you?
Well, you just specifically asked me a question about my story, so I guess I'm talking right now.
You're all very literal, aren't you?
No,
Okay.
I wouldn't say
What do you
so.
mean by that?
You asked me my story, I'll tell you. Show you my wife.
How did you come by the mask?
We already told you this.
We told
You
the
know
whole
all of
council.
this.
We talked for
Why
hours
do
in
you
front of
wanna
the
know?
council.
I'm just kidding. We already told you.
And it is safe upon your person?
Yeah, we already
I
said
left it
please.
in my cell. I'm kidding. No, I've got it right. I've got it. Of course, that's the whole point of the mission. I've got it in my bag of holding. Do you want to see it? Do you need to see it?
No, it's fine.
Okay, good. Sorry.
Okay. You
So-
walk for several more hours.
I'll play my flute.
As you go to do that, he like puts his hand on it and goes, no,
Why not?
we must keep quiet.
I can play it quietly.
I doubt that. I doubt that.
Well,
She will never play the flute quietly.
All right. You walk for another. It's now. Remember, you left the cells at midnight. By the time you got to Lord Keaton, it was probably around about midnight, midnight, nearly 1 o'clock. You walk for another. Well, you walk through the night. So you start to see the sun rising to your right across the grasslands. You will all have 1 point of exhaustion because you won't be long resting this night as you just walk and walk. And I'll say that you lay down about another 12 miles
okay.
as the sun rises. Okay, so it's going to be plotting. We're going to be doing. So this is where you were. 1, 2, 3. You make really good ground, and you're just at the beginning of this hex. Come the morning, okay.
Okay.
You see some forestation off on the horizon to your northeast. To the northwest, it just stretches on. There are escarpments of rock, like very reddish stoned rock, things like that. And here and there, as the daylight comes and you're able to see much more clearly, you see hawks soaring overhead. You see the early morning antelope and deer hopping through the mist that rises and clings to the top of the grasses as the early morning moisture starts to condense under the rising sun. It is a beautiful morning.
I'm tired.
Well, we must continue to make do with what endurance we have as
Why can't we sleep?
we will sleep tonight. We must make headway.
A busy one.
Okay, we're going to do some encounter rolling to see
Okay.
kind of what each day brings us, okay, in terms of events and things. So I'm going to roll to see who gets to roll. 1 or 2, 3 or 4, 5 or 6. 6. Wendell, you're rolling. Roll D12, please.
That's a 9.
9.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
9, correct.
Great. Okay. The grasslands and the walk, although Keaton is not overly talkative.
I'm gonna play my flute.
Okay, you play your flute. The walk is bracing. It is beautiful. The stark landscape gives way to wonderful birds of prey. You see hares, like scooting across the grasslands. Little families of hares just running off in search of or to get away from their prey. Coyotes here and there kind of like skitter behind rocks when they see you coming on the near horizon. But it is beautiful, really beautiful.
Have you seen a coyote before?
Coyote.
No, I can't say I have. We're kind of a different. In my village, it's kind of a different climate, I guess. We don't have coyotes or anything.
That,
There's more like bears and wolves, not like coyotes.
Have you seen a coyote before?
No.
Sorry. Yeah.
I've seen pictures of them in books, just in like when they're like.
Have you seen this coyote?
No.
Have you seen this
like
coyote?
you've just seen coyotes. Like sometimes they'll be at like the side of a restaurant, like, oh, coyote burger here.
Is this a weird metropole thing?
No, it's just safari animals
it's
are
not.
popular.
This is not a weird metropole thing.
If you go to the zoo,
Make it now.
if you go to the zoo, they have like pictures of coyotes, but they don't have them.
I've never been to the zoo before. I guess I didn't have enough money.
Well, I'm a lot younger than you, so I probably went.
I had more money.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know how
And
pricey the
have
zoo
you ever
was
seen a
back
coyote?
then.
Oh, hold on.
The zoo is like, the zoo is like, I don't know.
They have
$2
coyotes in the zoo.
per ticket. It's not expensive. To
How
go
much
to
did
the
you
zoo.
pay? Wait, how much?
I didn't pay. My mum and dad paid.
What was your first job?
My first job.
Zookeeper.
Nope. There weren't any coyotes at the zoo. Just
So
pictures
why
of
did you
them.
bring it up?
I said there were pictures of them.
Pictures.
Yeah,
Paintings?
because they couldn't
Oh.
get them.
I'm just playing my flute in the background.
They had like huge bugs there.
So they have
You
bugs
think
in the zoo, but not a coyote, which are actually native
Well, you
to this
know-
area and really easy to get.
Yeah, this isn't Metropole.
We're
ever
right
been to
here in the
Metropole
same
Zoo?
general area.
Yeah, and they thought, well, you wouldn't put a dog in a zoo, would
You
you?
still
So
didn't
they
answer-
didn't bother.
That's my question. You went back to. I asked you what your first job was, and you said it wasn't at the zoo.
Yeah, because you said zookeeper. And I said no.
And then you went
My
back to the
first
coyote
job,
days.
I just worked with my mum and dad, and then I went on
When?
pirate ship.
That's not a job.
Yeah. Have you never done work for your mum and dad when you were a child?
I mean, yeah, but that's not called job. That's called chores.
Not if they run something and you have to
What
work.
do they run?
A little.
Scam business.
Oh my
Be
god.
honest.
Why would
Oh
they
my
run
God.
a scam? Yeah. Why would they run a scam business? They just run it what are they called? Places where people come in and stay.
An inn?
Hotel.
Yeah, something like that. An inn, yeah.
Airbnb.
No, because they're always at the house.
Bed and breakfast.
No, not bed and breakfast. You can get a breakfast there, I'm sure.
Is this place still open? Why don't we go stay there?
I actually was planning on it, but then we got attacked by a dragon and then got arrested and then got sent to jail.
So we didn't. So your family was just there, and we never went to go see you.
Well, my mum would have been. I'm not sure if my dad's there at the moment because sometimes he goes on business ventures out of
Shame.
town. But
We might not be able to
think
see your
she's
mom.
probably pretty mad at me anyway, and I don't think I'll be able to see her again unless I send her
Yeah,
a note.
that
A
actually.
scroll.
I'll have to send her a note by bird that says, I've been banned. Oh yeah.
Wait, Winter, what was your first job?
You had to be able to run real fast because they had you run. This is very, very dangerous place nearby. It's a massive city. But it was completely, destroyed and stuff, and it had all these horrible things in it, and you had to run in and grab stuff and then run back out.
What?
Wow, runner boy. And how much did you get paid?
Well, I got paid a small portion of the stuff that I got from there.
What kind of city was destroyed right by you?
I don't know. I mean, it has been destroyed all my life.
So, but you didn't live in it. Where did you live then?
Just a town right by it.
Oh. Your job, your two jobs.
Well, I had to
sound
have
pretty-
a suit on and stuff because it would make you,
A suit?
it'd make you start coughing up blood if you went by it for too long.
Like, like a suit and tie suit or like
No, like a big leather jacket,
Well,
like a
how
big-
is that helping you breathe?
a big bag. Well,
A big bag?
it's not about breathing, just being in it. Just I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, the same. It's like some kind of sickness you get.
Oh, so like the whole place is disease.
Kind of. Not real. It. You know. Yes, I guess you're right.
What was your first job ruin?
There's no gun behind my head right now.
I wasn't talking to Keaton.
Well, I worked out at an orchard.
Picking apples?
Yeah.
Picking apples or
Apple
apple picking?
Yeah, picking apples.
I bet Keaton's feeling real left out.
Yeah, you should feel like that.
What was your first job, Keegan?
Sorry, my first job.
Yeah.
Insight check.
Get the sound.
Didn't lie.
Scribe.
Oh,
Is that a lie? Insight check.
Did you say that?
yeah.
Insight check.
He just raises an eyebrow at you.
Scribe for
Yeah,
who?
you would.
For what?
Oh, for various
23 insight.
23 insight.
You're so suspicious of this man.
I'm
He's
not.
a
I just
bad
natural insight.
I think I told you guys to be suspicious of him at the end of the last one.
Oh God.
He was-
Just write me a note.
Oh.
He was just really loud.
He finds out his real first job was actually working at a fast food store.
He actually worked.
He's too embarrassed to let him.
You can just write me a note. But yeah.
That's come on.
The scribe.
This is a local chronicle.
The day continues. You walk many miles. Most of the life that you see is the native beasts of the surrounding terrain. Bird call, the running deer, and after a little while, well, let's just see whether any of you perceive this. Perception checks, please, all round.
23.
19.
What do you think?
21.
Pretty good. High fives all round.
What did you roll?
21.
21,
19.
19.
23.
Oh, Christ. Okay, you all see.
That's why we high five.
Good, nice one. Like, so far to the north, in the direction you're headed, really, northwest-ish, you see slightly more dust on the horizon, slightly more yellowy dust taken up. And as you keep an eye on the horizon as you continue to walk, you notice actually a herd of bison, herd of buffalo. Not running, they're not in stampede, but they are numerous. Vast herd of bison are headed west to east across your path.
Also, I've heard. At least we got something to hunt if we need food.
How are we going to carry that much food with us if we
Not
kill
all
the
of them.
At that, actually, Keaton reaches in and pulls out some hardtack, and he goes, hardtack,
It's almost
Can't say no to
hardtack,
how much of this I'm getting.
hardtack.
I'm getting sick of it now.
Yes.
It's not my favourite food anymore. I like my. Never mind. It was a- I don't like it.
your favourite.
I have corn cakes as well.
I'll have that instead.
Okay, he
What
dishes out corn cakes.
interesting luggage you've got going on here. What else
I
did you
have
pack?
some rotten apples.
That's not good, is it? Do you just show him things? You roll intimidation check just for fun. This is just for fun. See whether you shock him.
Natural one.
Okay, he's like, why do you carry such odd things?
Are you having anything?
I'm all right for now, but
Not
Are you
a very
sure?
hungry boy, are you?
We're all eating.
You seem to be.
I'm having cheese and crackers.
I don't
Boy,
know.
he's like so
Wait,
much
what
hungry.
species is this man?
make a perception check. See whether you can figure it out.
I don't think she does. But
Well,
I'll
give
tell
me
you
your number.
anyway.
Can I try?
4?
Yep.
Kind of looks human.
Can I try?
Yeah.
What am I doing? Perception.
Yeah.
11.
Kind of looks human.
Can I do the perception? Am I going to
Yep.
get the same voice one? 15.
Yeah, it looks. You do see some slight scarring on the tops of his ears.
What the hell?
High metabolism then. Do you have one? A high metabolism.
You are a queer one, aren't you?
Oh, you
I-
just
What
hate
questions you
gay
ask?
people.
I'm just. I wondered if you had like a high metabolism because you're not eating anything.
I'm just not hungry right now.
Your name's literally.
We've been walking for 2 days. His name is Eaton.
You've got yeah, exactly. You've got the word eaten in your
Yes,
name, but you're not doing it. You're just
I will be eaten when I feel the need to.
when he be sleeping.
But you haven't needed to yet, so you do have a high metabolism then.
Just take.
Is that what that means? Like, just not hungry that much? Or is that like how quickly food digests? Is metabolism the right word?
No.
Are you
Oh,
well?
sorry.
Like what?
I think.
Perhaps I do
know
have a
exactly
high
what you're
metabolism
saying.
then. I thought if you had a high metabolism, you would need to eat
You're
more.
I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
it is
Rue is asking that question. Not I'm trying to remember. No,
Yeah, high
if you
metabolism,
haven't
you'd need to eat loads.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you've got a
Low metabolism
so
then,
you
yeah.
have a low metabolism.
I must have.
Perhaps
Perhaps I have, yes, yes. I mean, I sleep well.
Do you have a
I don't
low
care how you
deficiency?
sleep. We're not talking about your
What does
sleeping.
sleeping have to do with?
Well, it's to do with metabolism.
Sorry,
You brought it
slip that
up.
one in there.
I
That
didn't
really
know
threw
it
me
had
off guard.
anything to do
Wait. Look,
Bison.
yes, that, what's the word?
Changing-
Herd.
Herd. Seems to be getting closer. We
You
should,
just changed the subject.
I did, but they're going this way. They're not coming towards
yes,
us.
but we'll be crossing their path.
But why?
Why can't we go around?
Can you do the one?
Yeah, can we step?
What's that?
Can we do
With
the
your
big
step?
mile thing?
We haven't rested, so I cannot do that again.
Oh,
I can't do that.
Oh, I need a rest soon.
Alright.
Tonight.
Well, you continue on for several more miles, and you get quite close. I'd say to within about half a mile of this this herd heading left to right. Yeah, yeah. There, it's huge, and it's really quite majestic seeing these enormous creatures crossing in front of your path.
How does that make you feel?
As you get closer, you can smell that kind of like cow-like smell coming off. You know, coming off the prairie.
How does the cows make you feel?
I make eye contact with,
I want a hamburger.
with the cows.
Well, you're within about half a mile of them, remember? So
Making eye contact with the meat.
The biggest one.
No.
really, with a herd like
Challenging
this,
them.
maybe you should just wait for them to pass. I mean, it's vast, so you might be waiting a while, but waiting for them all to trek across. You notice they just trample the ground ahead of them, flattening all the grasses out, leaving behind the darkened soil of the prairie grass.
Let me sit down and wait for them.
You wait at a distance of, like, say, quarter of a mile?
Sure.
Safe distance? Okay, cool. You notice, well, let's see if you notice. Perception checks again, please.
25.
17.
7. Okay, 25. You two see this. They actually seem to be faster at the back. So it seems like the ones at the front are kind of going slow. Ones at the back are like trying to speed it up a little bit.
They're running away.
They're running away from something.
What
Maybe.
makes-
Being
what
character, mate.
What makes you think
There must be.
They are running faster.
Make a nature check if you like.
Feeding frenzy. I heard about this when they smell a drop of blood.
5.
5, yeah.
I don't know much about animals.
Yeah, you wouldn't necessarily be sure, but you do definitely notice it.
Do I know anything about animals as to?
Yeah, give me a survival or nature for you, because you've been out on this land yourself quite a lot.
I'll do survival. That's another natural 20. That's my 5th one this game. That's 20.
Yeah, you would know that, you get these odd memories coming to you, and you remember, bear with me 2 seconds, you remember the Chief Talonwind, you have a memory of being out on the prairie and him going, when you give chase, those at the back will often run into those in the front. You come in from the sides. That's it, and it sparks a memory in you of that these would be, there may be something at the rear of this herd causing them to run more.
Okay, I think they're running because they're running from something.
What, lions?
When you give chase, you come in from the rear.
When you chase something, you come from the rear. That is usually how it goes when you chase something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're always behind something if you chase
Adds a
something.
little bit of my wisdom for you.
Thank you, oh wise one.
That doesn't seem like the complete.
Keaton, what do you know about
They're
animals?
obviously running from something, guys. We don't need a genius to.
I don't know. I'm not
Oh,
an
he
expert
doesn't
on
know.
bison.
Well, let's just wait for them.
Just wait
Okay.
for whatever's chasing
What
them to
if it's
catch up.
like, yeah, that's what
It's
Okay.
probably
As you
mad.
wait at about a quarter-mile distance from this huge herd, the dust clouds kicking up into the air, you can hear the distant mms of these massive herd, and a portion of the back of the herd sort of starts to swerve a bit more in your direction. Not directly; they will pass you, but they're heading. It seems like they're the rear portion of this massive herd are being maybe steered away. They've broken away from the main and are heading more southeast.
Okay.
You want to continue to just observe?
Yeah.
Just a bunch of
Okay,
animals.
cool.
Yeah. I was just wondering.
As you continue to watch, you notice this little break-off herd seem to be a little bit more agitated, like they're and you know what an American bison looks like? You remember from, like, you know, huge,
Fly.
massive, you know, furry shoulders that go way up, their enormous heads with their curvy tusks. And you see that some of them seem to be a bit more excitable and break into kind of like a semi-gallop. So some of the herd are starting to get agitated as they move, and they go, so rather than going like along like that, they break off and they start coming down towards you, looking like they're going to go past you by maybe a couple of 100 yards.
Okay.
You want to continue to observe?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, something certainly got this breakaway herd agitated, because they start like getting into full gallop, which none of the rest of the herd that you've seen are before. So they're stampeding and they're going past you as they run past. The dust they're kicking up is just exceptional. You can smell the kind of the fur and that kind of cattle smell as they herd past you, and you can feel the rumblings in the ground around you through the grass and through the soil that you're standing on, the hard soil. You can feel the rumblings of these huge creatures as they just plow past you. These are in a full startle run now, you notice, and so they are caning it past you at a right old pace. You know, some of them full head down, like charging. As this goes on, Keaton goes, should we be worried about this at all?
It's just animals.
What about being hit by it?
Yeah, that's all he says. He
Keaton.
don't-
When you give chase and you come in from... What did that guy even say to me? Wait, hang on. What? I'm actually genuinely...
Look, you succeeded on your check, and because none of you really knew, apart from you, why the ones at the back would be running, you knew that this might follow a pattern of hunting.
Well, Keaton, obviously they're running because they're running from something.
Good. What though? And as this little break-off herd run past, there's nothing but dust in the air. And that's when the four of you hear a different kind of sound. It's still a cattle-like mooing, but this one sounds different. Sounds more tortured, more twisted. But as this breakaway herd run past, you do hear this like multiple of them, and they're almost metallic, like a metallic mooing. right? Like semi-metallic screeching to it. There's this horrible screeching like nails on a blackboard, you know, like glass. And you hear multiple of these screeches through the dust clouds. And you all see these flashes of like almost silver, dull metal. And as the herd in full charge are just breaking away past you now, at their closest to you, maybe 100 feet away, they are rocketing past. Whatever's in pursuit of them can't quite keep up. And so as the breakaway tribe, you feel the rumble go away as they continue southeast. And as the dust in front of you starts to clear, you hear more of this screeching. And ahead of you, you see the figures of 4 large, again, they look like buffalo, not bison. These look like buffalo. Enormous horns that come out like this and then go forward. Only these don't seem to be natural. They don't seem to have hides and fur like the bison you've just seen. These almost seem to have plates to them, like rhinoceros plates to them. And they are enormous, larger even than the bison. And they stand stomping angrily in the dust, obviously unable to catch up with their prey. And as the dust starts to settle, they lay gaze on you.
Come on, there's so many.
And you see 4 of the, they're long gone, they're miles away, right? These 4, as the dust starts to settle, these 4 with red eyes, blowing this gaseous kind of brown gas out their noses. And they all sort of stay still as they look down at the 4 of you. You are facing off against 4 Gorgons. I'd like you all to roll initiative, please.
You'll get +4. That's it.
Yes, sir.
Thanks.
When you open the window, you open the door.
That's right.
Okay, let's place you all. So, Scarlett, you might have to stand up to be able to see this, and feel free to come round if you want to move your own figure. Right, I'm going to place. Have you got your figurine?
21.
26.
Okay. So,
I didn't.
the herd just ran off. The break-off herd just ran off here down to the southeast. You guys have been heading north in this direction. The rest of the herd have long gone this way now, and left in the field of dust. You see these 4 huge buffalo. I'm just going to roughly place you. You've been talking to Keaton. This will be Keaton. Oh, hang on.
No one was talking.
Yeah, there we go. I'll put you in a line there. And now I don't have 4 Gorgons, but this is roughly what you're looking at. Hang on. Starting up that end of the table.
Oh.
Yeah, like metallic looking. Not shiny and nice like they've been polished because they're in the dust and the dirt, so like muted, pewter looking.
They're really bad at their jobs.
on my finger.
Oh my god, they're tiny.
Has Rudy been chewing this?
No.
Have you shown
Why
them?
What?
You should have
Why would you say that?
Because I know that Rudy likes to eat pens.
Go to her instead of Nora.
Let's grab another one.
That was definitely Nora, not me.
Oh my
I
god.
promise.
The one shoe.
I swear, bro.
Give the.
These are large creatures. No, actually, put one over here. Slow ass one. I've got a rhino here, that'll do for you.
I love him.
Okay.
Oh my god.
He's got skinny jeans?
No, these 2 do.
Oh. Right. Right.
Right. We good?
Okay.
I hope you don't.
Can you just fireball then?
Yeah, but they're made of metal, so.
Yeah, but
Lightning bolt.
How about I just charge them up more?
No, that's not how metal works. If lightning struck your phone, what do you think it would reach 100%?
My phone is not. My phone has like a glass screen. If it gets struck by lightning, it's exploding in my hands.
Well, I think you've all answered your question.
If I struck a metal tin with lightning, it just but look at how big it is.
Okay, why are you trying to physics me?
Just if this house is struck by lightning, it would be fine. Probably.
Okay, that's not a house, that's a bunch of gorgons.
I've never met these things in my life.
You just met
I
them.
don't have lightning bolts.
They're right.
Okay, so listen up.
Um,
Just so you can understand what you're facing up against, okay? So, few creatures that encounter a Gorgon live to tell about it. Its body is covered in iron plates and its nostrils fume with green vapor. Of these 4 beasts, their plates range from a kind of a steely black to bits and pieces of gleaming, like I said, dull gleaming steel. But they seem to move with the same kind of powerful, honed grace that any huge cattle would. The oil of its body lubricates the armor. All right, give me your initiatives. What do you roll?
26, 14.
26.
21.
Okay. Rowan, Wendell,
That always goes first.
Scarlet.
Actual.
Now I'm just going to roll for all 4 Gorgons, I think, to have one initiative together. Yeah. Nice. I would say you have all read about these creatures. They are not completely uncommon. These are a common monstrosity to be found in the world, but this is they're not constructs. No, they're monstrosities. You have all read stories of these when you were children. This is the first time any of you have ever seen them in the flesh, and you feel ever so exposed. As you look around you, nothing but open grasslands all around you. Outrunning these things is, at this stage, impossible. Their speed. You feel exposed out on the plains. Oh, I've got to roll for funny face as well, haven't I? Hang on. Oh, you'll get +2 to your initiative, by the way.
Oh,
You also get +4 from me.
28.
25.
Okay, +4 from you.
I just have a
16,
better aura
17.
than you.
Okay, cool.
That's 28 from me.
What was your final number?
16.
16. Okay, cool.
So
Okay.
we got our aura.
Keaton. Scarlet. Okay. All right. Rowan, top of the round. You're up. You see these 4 things. They look pissed at not having caught their quarry.
I'll draw my gun.
I don't know, but if you open a window.
I'll draw my gun.
Which one?
I'll do my pistol.
Your plain pistol.
Yeah, she is a pistol roller.
I am a pistol roller.
Okay. Point to which one's your target, please.
This guy in the middle.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. That's a natural 1.
Okay, that's a miss.
My gun jammed.
Okay. You literally.
That's fine because I can quickly switch my guns without using any kind
Sure.
of thing.
All right.
That is a feature of this.
Yeah, no worries.
And then I'll take an attack with my blunderbuss.
Disassembly animation.
So annoying! I'll make an attack with my blunderbuss. Okay, that is 24 to hit.
That hits it, yeah.
Okay.
G1, G2, G3. Actually, I'm just going to write on them.
You stole my idea.
Yeah. That's 9 points of magical piercing damage.
9 points of magical piercing.
Then I'm gonna-
18 above.
I don't know yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Oh, wait,
I know my stuff. Then I'll do. I guess I'll do found the hammer. Yeah.
Can you tell me the damage again?
I can't remember.
9?
No, I think it was.
I think it said 9 points of piercing, magical piercing. Cool.
Okay, I'll do found the hammer
so I'll make 2 extra attacks with disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Arthur Morgan.
Okay, so that's 16 to hit.
That hit. Oh no, sorry, no. Ting!
Okay.
Off of its armor. Just angers it.
That doesn't hit.
Okay, it looks at you. Alright.
Okay, that's the end of my go.
Gosh, look, guys, I can't hit.
Do you want to use any movement?
No, I'm over.
You alright?
Yeah.
Needle.
Needle just went in my
Oh
finger.
no! Jesus.
My needle.
You just want to stay where you are?
Well,
One hit point
I
down
guess
at
I'll
the
move
beginning
back.
to your turn.
But
Okay. How many? Just to the edge?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Wendell, you're up. What are you doing?
I can't even get to these guys in my town. We're in such a big area. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
And what is there to really do? What's that? A spell? I will cast Dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, actually 25, 30.
Okay. That puts you into using your action to dash. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I can't use anything else to dash.
Bonus action.
Shield of Faith on myself.
Right on.
Okay, and that's the end of my go.
Okay, great. It's the Gorgon's go. 40 feet of movement. Okay, well, let's start with the one on you. It, as you run towards it, like you literally just start pelting across the prairie towards it with your sword out, I imagine.
Yeah, well, yeah.
All right, you got shield and sword, like you gleaming, coming towards this gleaming or kind of dull gleaming creature, and it just literally sets its horns. And as you get to within melee of it, it goes to gore you. Here we go. That's a 12 to hit. Doesn't hit.
I think these guys can reasonably hit me.
And the one next to it is going to breathe on you with petrifying breath.
That's not very fun.
So I'd like you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'll try my best. 23.
Con save. Damn. Nice. Yeah, done. Okay, breathed. Petrified. Okay, cool. This one here is going to move forward. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, it's going to... Hang on. Oh, yeah. It's going to breathe on... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It doesn't reach you. So you and Keaton make a Constitution saving throw, please.
How does that reach Scarlet? She's way further away than Keaton is.
No, it's a cone. So it reaches her. It's a 30-foot cone. It reaches her.
23.
Okay.
I mean... 24.
24 on the con save. Cool. Keaton is restrained. So as this green breath comes out of the Gorgon across the grass, and you quickly like get your cloak across your mouth, and as it dissipates around you, it doesn't affect you. But Keaton, it gets more by surprise, and he starts to, like, you see his skin start to turn like a greyish tone as he starts to seize up. Yeah, that's not cool. All right, that's that one's go. That one breathes. This one is gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Breathe on you as well. Con save, please.
Okay. 21.
Okay. You succeed. How come everyone's rolling so high on con saves?
I don't know.
+6.
Got +5.
+5 on con saves. Is it one of your class saves?
Aura.
What do you mean your aura?
Aura protection.
What, all saving throws?
Yeah.
All saves.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
gives
yeah.
you a plus
Yeah, I
what?
remember that, yeah.
3.
+3. And friends within range?
Yeah, no one knows really.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, nice.
Mostly because sorcerer gets con.
Can I just double check with you? Does that affect you as well, or just people close to you? I don't know whether that
Of course
affects.
it affects me as well.
Okay, cool. Just checking. Good. Okay, that one came forward and breathed. This one's going to start to stampede across here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Doing a double charge there. Okay, that's the Gorgon's goes done. It's Keaton's go.
Go on, Keaton.
At the end of its next turn. Restrained. Restrained. Speed becomes there and it can't benefit from any attack rolls. That's fine. Okay, it's going to...
Thank you for correctly pronouncing him.
I think I'm just going to do Mind Thrust because it's an intelligence save on number 2, Gorgon 2. So Mind Thrust, intelligence save. Yeah, it fails, so it's going to take 4d10 psychic. 6, 13, 13. 18, 23 psychic. 23, so that's 5, that's 8. 92. Okay, cool. That's the end of Keaton's go. He can't move because he's starting to turn to stone, which is no fun. Scarlet, it's your go. You're up. What do you want to do?
Oh, he
well,
knows the roads.
I'm gonna spend it. Can I do 2 meta magics in one go, or do I only get to do it once, like one thing?
Well, you mean like stack them?
Can I do quicken spell and careful spell?
No, I think it's you can use.
You don't really need to do careful spell here.
Well, you don't know what I'm about to do.
Yeah, no, you told me. I don't think you can stack them in
No,
the
you
same
cannot.
thing.
Well, I'll do.
One at a time.
I'll do quicken spell anyway. I just guess it won't be so careful.
Sure.
So I'm gonna. Hang on a minute.
Do you want to move?
I'm gonna fly up above these guys, like in the middle. Right? I can fly. It's one of my spells.
Oh, you cast.
Oh, you're casting fly.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then I'm gonna fireball, but
Like downwards on them.
Yeah, onto them.
Nice. Okay, cool. Drop a fireball. So quickens the spell fly, so that becomes a bonus action.
Yeah.
I think.
Does that mean you can cast?
Say the rule.
Yeah. The
Say it.
the only other spell you can cast is a cantrip.
Oh, okay, I'm not doing that then.
Sorry.
I'll just fireball right in front of me then.
Right in front of them.
Yeah, just
You wanna
I'll
try and get
to
these
aim
3?
As many as I can. Yeah.
I think if you popped it like here, you could get all 3 of these.
You can get all 4
Not
if
even
you
the guy
include
at the
me. I can evasion.
Well, now I'm not using quicken spell. I can just do careful spell, and then you won't get hit anyway.
I will.
But you won't.
I just have advantage on saving throw.
But
Okay,
no,
hang on.
It
Let-
doesn't say that.
Let Scarlet take her go. We've got. Remember, we said the rules. We don't talk over unless somebody asks for help. And we've got. I need to hear clearly what you're trying to do. So, Scarlet, are you quickening the fireball, or are you just casting
No, I'm
fireball?
just casting it, but I'm going to careful spell it so that Wendell doesn't get hit. And
Okay,
it doesn't
cool.
say he rolls. It just says I can choose as many creatures to not get
Nice.
like
That's good.
Cool.
to my charisma modifier.
I get you. So basically, if you drop it about there, it'll hit all 4 of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. You literally shoot it across the prairie. It goes between these two, explodes here, doesn't hit you. What does it mean that it doesn't hit him? Does it just mean...
says you can protect some of those creatures from the spell's full force. I guess you get hit a bit, but you spend one sorcery point and choose a number of those creatures up to your charisma modifier. A
Cool.
chosen creature automatically succeeds on its saving throw.
Nice. So take off your sorcery point. Good job. And I'll make some dex saves for these Gorgons. Okay, G1 fails.
So you would still take
G2 succeeds. G3 fails. G4 fails. Okay, roll your damage. Only G2 succeeded their save. So 8d6. I love careful spell. So it's like literally
It normally wouldn't be that good with fireballs.
sorcery power just like goes just around you.
Yeah.
You're like, oh!
It normally wouldn't be that good because I'd still take half damage, but I've got shield blaster or whatever.
Why would you take half damage?
Because fireball still does half damage even if you succeed.
Oh, right. Big evasion. And then...
Got an evasion like the rogue's evasion?
Kind of, it's worse.
I don't have calculator.
Are you using it for this?
Oh.
Yeah, as a reaction I will be used.
So it's a reaction, yeah? Okay, I need to know that. That's good. Your reaction. Good thing is it's end of the round, so.
25, 30, and then 8, 38. Plus your 5 for your 5 spells. 43.
Damn! Okay,
What
that's
level
a...
did you cast that at?
It's normal, but...
Just rolled damn well.
Nice.
6 8's 48. That's almost maximum damage fireball, like standard. That's great. 43 damage. Shit. Okay. So third level slot is off now. One of them saves, so that would be 21. Okay. Literally, it's like a mini nuke lights up the prairies as these 4 Gorgons get fried. They're pissed. So well done. That's a good round. Is that the end of your round? Do you want to do bonus reaction or anything else? You want to move?
Well,
Looks
no,
like
I'm
it.
fine.
Happy where you are? All right, good. So top of the round, Rowan, you're
Okay.
up. What you doing?
Okay, can I ask you a quick thing about the blunderbuss?
Yes.
When it does shatter shot, what is the kind of radius of that? I wrote down everything that you sent me of the information, but I don't think it had...
Wasn't it 30-foot cone?
Cone, yeah, that's right. Okay, so if I did that, how...
We'd have to move because otherwise you get your mates.
Oh yeah.
So I'd
that's
say you need to move forward, and then you can definitely get those first 2.
true. Okay. Okay.
Depends how far you want to move forward.
That's fine, I'll move forward.
Yeah? Just to there, or if you go further forward, but then you'd also get Wendell.
That's
Like if you go here, back to your mates, you can get those 2.
cool, okay. I'll do
G1
that.
and 2. Alright, take your... What's the deal with that?
I'm gonna take a shot.
That's gonna shatter.
And then... Yeah, because I rolled my charges just now and I got the whole 4 charges so I can get...
Okay.
Okay.
How many charges are you using for this shot?
Do I have to say before or after?
Yeah, say state it up front.
So if I miss, does that mean I've lost all those charges?
Yeah. You expend them in firing it.
Okay.
But you have to decide ahead of time because you're then pressing the trigger
Got
on
it.
it.
Okay,
Yeah?
well, there's no point saving them. I'll just try and go through them all.
All your
Which
charges.
means their DC goes up a lot.
Okay.
Oh, come on, please get good. I really want to hit. For fuck's sake. I'm so sad. I think-
Inspiration point, if you want to use one.
Have you got an inspiration
yeah,
point?
my one inspiration.
You can roll it again if you want to use your inspiration.
Like Squidward in the cardboard box with the top out.
Fine, I'll roll it again.
Using inspiration?
Yeah.
Alright, make sure you cross it off.
Yeah. Okay, come on. Okay, 22.
Yep, their arm class is 19. That hits.
Nice.
Those 2, G1
Okay.
and 2.
Okay. So.
It's like a force blast, right?
Yeah.
So you come
So
forward and
that's
it's like...
7d8. I might
Shit.
need some d8s. 1, 2,
Or just roll them a couple of
3,
times.
There you
4, 5.
go. I don't know.
Can I have some d8s? Yes. It's just 2.
Where are they? Where'd they go? Wait, there's one.
Why are you using any of your new dice?
I've got loads of them in here. I just
Oh.
can't find them. It's dark in this dice box. What? There's a lot of shadows in there.
Yeah, okay.
Go for it. 78. Let's have it.
Okay, yep.
Do we? It's not. It's just an attack roll. I don't get a save.
You get safe to see if you'll be knocked backwards.
Great.
Knock them into me.
Well, you're not behind them.
Okay, give me the
So
damage.
that's 40 points of damage.
40.
Yeah. And, yeah. 5 feet is added to how far they go back for every. So they'll be knocked 25 feet back.
Okay.
So they need to make a con save.
Con save. Okay, let's have a look.
DC 19.
19. Okay, that's 18. So that fails. And a 10.
Okay, they both fail, so they get knocked back 25 feet.
Okay.
I need to make a. I need to make a strength saving
10,
throw.
15, 20,
Oh my
25.
God.
Okay, they can only get knocked back as
Welcome
far
to
as
my
they go.
world.
5, 10, 15, 25.
That sounds
Yeah, I think.
Where are you? Oh, there you are. I couldn't
it's hard to
you.
see.
Dexterity saving throw, please.
They don't hit me.
Yes. Make a dexterity saving throw. That one didn't go the full 25 feet back. It would be entering your space.
2. Wait. 5.
Okay, so you take a point of bludgeoning damage from that
Not
one
the point,
literally
okay.
banging into you.
Back.
I'm gonna make a strength saving throw to see if I'm knocked prone. I don't think I am. No, I'm not because the DC is 19 and I rolled a 19.
Okay, you step forward and. Okay, and they.
Okay, that's
They,
all my shot
like
shots are.
slide back.
Okay.
So it doesn't knock them prone, it just knocks them
Yeah,
back.
and then as my bonus action, I'm gonna use a risk die to do covering fire. So they're gonna have this subtracted from their next. Wait, yeah, from their next attack. Yeah, okay.
No, just
They
chomp
roll backs as well.
and eat.
Next attack they make, they subtract 8 from it.
-8. Damn. Cool.
Thank you, Sean.
It's
All
roll.
right. That the end of your go?
Yep.
Nice round. Wendell, you're up. What you doing? You got 3 gorgons around you. 2 of them just literally skidded into your space.
I
Like,
dealt that fireball edge damage again by the Gorgon being near me. But I'm going to do.
Oh yeah.
Do Moonbeam at
Yes, movie.
3rd level. I call upon the power of the stars. I'm going to
Nice.
put it right here.
Yeah. Well,
Moonbeam. What's the range?
It's going to hit all 3 of them.
Okay, great.
And it's going to... So,
Moonbeam.
yeah, that's it.
Tell me what do I do? Do I save or?
Oh, yeah, actually.
Oh, there's a lot to read for that place.
Okay, yeah. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Con saves. What's the DC
15.
for all 3 of them? Okay, G1 fails. G2, natural 1 fails. What's that one? 3 succeeds. Okay.
Oh, when I scored a 22, did I hit them for more than 5 of their armor class?
No.
Okay.
Oh, did you take that one? That's so frustrating to keep track of.
What's the damage?
14, and then the other one takes 7. That beam is staying there. That's the end. That's,
You mean the one that succeeded takes half?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right. So 14. Damn.
Any shape changes in the beam, by the way?
No.
Okay.
The other one takes half, so 7.
Heat in the beam's drifting. Yeah.
All right. Nice. The G1 and 2.
I cast that 3rd level, sorry.
No.
I already marked off the slot for it. I just forgot to add the damage dice. That's an extra 6 and 3 to the one that
Cool.
No.
G1 and 2 are looking really rough. They've gotten burned, blasted, and then moonbeamed all within about 6 seconds. They're like, they are looking rough. Massive plates are like, some of it's been melted off of them by your fireball, blasted off. Like they are looking really rough. A couple of them, like the horns hanging down, and they're just like panting this green smoke. They're looking really rough. End of your go?
Yeah.
Okay, it's the Gorgon's go.
Okay, they all need to make that con save again. All three of them.
At the beginning of their turns? Are you sure?
It might be at the end, but...
I think it'll be at the end, I think, surely.
Or starts his turn then.
If it starts its turn within the range of it.
Yeah.
Cool. No. What's your DC? Spell save?
15.
15. Yes. G2 is yes. And G3 is yes.
9.
God, fucking hell. Okay. G1, this one.
I rolled 3d10.
This one here is looking really, really bad. So 4 on that one. 4 on that one. So, okay. With that, the 3 of them are going to gore you.
Okay, they're going to try.
That sounds horrible.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so the only one that's breathed is G2. So actually, oh no, and G4. So, hang on a second. G4 breathe. Let me just see if they're recharged. 5 or 6. Nope. G4. Nope. Okay. G1 and 2.
They get -8.
G1 is, well, it's not an attack roll. It's going to breathe on you. Constitution saving throw, please.
My fragile constitution. That's 10.
Okay. G1, that is the one most close to dying, just looks at you and point blank gouts out this thick green smoke that you breathe in, and your body starts to turn to stone. You are restrained. What this means is your speed is 0. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attacks are now at disadvantage, and you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws, okay? The other two, G2 and G3, are going to gore you.
I'm going to try. -8.
Well, hang on, those two are -8. G3, hang on a second. G1 that had -8 has breathed. This one here, G2, has -8. G3, 27 to hit.
Yeah, that just hit.
What do you mean, just
I have a
hits?
26 armor class right now.
It's fucking ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. Okay, this is pretty good damage. Nice.
The other one can't physically.
27 piercing damage.
Oh, holy smokes, Glenn.
I think it's pretty impossible for this other one to be able to hit you.
Hoping for a natural 20. He's hoping.
No, I think instead, he literally can't hit you.
Doesn't know.
Unless it's a natural
He
20.
doesn't know you can't.
How is he supposed to know that I'm not know.
He's going to breathe on you as well.
He already used his breath.
G2 has breathed. Oh, man. Okay. G2, alright, it goes to gore you, doesn't hit.
Natural 20, guys.
G4...
These guys got some funny names.
Red G6. Is he about to take off?
Hang on.
I didn't get that right, sorry.
It's a plane.
Oh, yeah.
14. It had more than 20 feet of movement, so it does a charge attack gore on you
Piss off.
with advantage because you are starting to turn to stone.
It doesn't feel like I'm turning.
Ah,
It feels like I'm turning into a fucking legend.
18. That misses. Goes to gore you, and you're like, ugh! You still manage to like pitch up your shield, even though your whole body's stiffening up, and ching, the horns goes off
Oh,
of
he
it.
went in straight into the moonbeam. That is hilarious.
Hang on.
Yeah.
No, it's the other side of it. What's the radius on it?
It's right here. It's a
What's the radius?
5-foot radius, but it's hitting all the bit.
It's not hitting G4.
He went around.
Yeah, he went around, charged around to get
How
to
did
you.
someone charge?
40 feet, it doesn't matter. 40 feet,
I've
mate.
never seen someone charge like that before. I thought that was the
Um,
I said that.
Okay, well the attack doesn't hit, so that doesn't matter. Okay, that's the end of the Gorgon's go. Keaton's up. Hang on. I fail save, blah, 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 blah. Must repeat save at the end of its next turn. So on his go, he is going to... He's going to do another mind thrust on... Let's get rid of G1.
Thanks guys, by the way. I like the cheerleader squad. I've got
G1.
going on over here. This is actually... I'm getting...
Fails.
Excuse me?
This one gets blasted and is down.
Damage on a ranged fight.
Down.
Is he dead?
And at the end of his turn, he manages to shake off the petrification. So Keaton's back up. And he's no longer turning to stone. That's the end of his go. Scarlet, you're up. What do you want to do?
He's. I forgot. Okay, I'm not saying that.
I forgot.
I didn't mean that. I swear.
What do you want to do?
Fireball, I can take it.
No, you cannot. I'm gonna magic missile the 3 left.
Oh, cool. Okay, we'll like split it between them.
Yeah.
All right, cool. How
What
many?
level?
The rogue one, which would
Fifth.
be
5th level.
5th level, which is what, 7?
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 magic missiles. How do you want to split them between the 3? 2 each, and
then
the one. Do you want to know the one that's the most hurt looking?
yes.
Okay, cool. You want to put the extra one on that one?
Okay, but it's
That's a smart plays right there.
what kind of
D4.
D4?
D4s.
D8.
So G2, yeah, is the most hurt of the ones still standing. Say,
How many? 7.
okay, so let's start with the 3 that you're putting on G2 first.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So roll D4, add 1 each time, add them all up. Give me the damage for G2.
5, 9, 11.
Cool. He's down.
This one?
Tip that one off. Dead.
Yeah, fuck.
Is that one dead
Next.
as well?
Next.
Yeah.
So how many dice is that?
So now 2 missiles on the remaining 2.
I'm glad you revoked that
So-
terribleness.
so-
Did you roll 3 D4s just then?
Yeah.
Cool. So now put your 2 on G3. So you're putting 2 on G3 and 2 on G4, right?
Oh, lame. 5.
5. Okay.
And then,
Okay. And then the last one?
7.
7 on the last one, yeah?
Yes. Here, wait,
Cool.
which one?
And the orange one.
All right. Finley, can you clear the dead from the board?
Clear the
Cheers.
dead.
Thanks, love. All right. End of your round?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. End of Scarlet's go. That's end of the round. Rowan, you're up.
Okay, I'll just take 3 attack. With my blunderbuss.
Blender bus.
I think that misses. Yeah, 12. I think that misses. And then 17.
Doesn't hit, I'm afraid. Ching off its hide.
Fine, I'll do another grip point to do 2 attacks with disadvantage.
The hammer.
No.
Banner.
Okay, pretty good. 19.
19 is what you need. Yeah, yeah.
Yay, okay. Finally.
Is this blunderbuss?
Yeah.
Against which one? G3 or G4?
Which looks the most hurt?
About the same, roughly.
Random one, I don't care.
Okay.
What is that? About 3d6 now. 11.
11, nice. All right, you blast this one here in the arse. All right. End of your go?
Yeah.
Happy? All right, cool. Keaton's gonna mind thrust
It's my
the.
go, please.
No, it's not.
Just my go.
I go after Rowan.
Oh, sorry, it is. My bad. Sorry, I lost my place on the thing there. Wendell, you're up.
Do I get to ever save against this restrainedness again?
At the end of your go. Now you can still attack. You just.
last go, I didn't save at all.
Sorry,
I didn't make that save last go.
but that's when it came into effect.
You can come into effect on my turn.
No, on the Gorgon's last go, it breathed on you. You failed, so you were restrained. You
That was
failed.
the one before that.
It wasn't, love. I promise you it wasn't. So you're restrained. At the end of this, at the end of your go now, if you fail, you're stone.
Oh no! I'm gonna move the moonbeam to here.
Okay. That's so precise. All right.
And presuming they've got like, make con saves both.
Con saves. All right. What's the DC? 16?
15.
15. Succeed. G3 succeeds. G4 succeeds.
Half to 8 damage.
8 damage. Thank you. 50.
What a great action.
Wait, you're going to turn stone. See?
Okay. You can't move, but you can. So that was your action, moving it.
Mm-hmm.
Bonus action.
Shove with my shield. Shove
Okay.
him into the beam. I guess contested
Yeah,
athletics.
shove
check.
action.
Is this an actual thing?
Shove
I guess
action.
shield master. I can do as a bonus action with my shield.
What happens if you're shoving me into the beam? Aren't I already in the beam?
You're already in the beam.
Okay.
Funny.
Okay,
Oh.
cool. Contested
Just feel like she's
athletics.
doing
23.
Well, that was cocked. That's a 16.
Okay. You try to shove an enormous large bull with a head this wide in front of you. Man, this thing must weigh 3 tons, 4 tons. It don't budge. It don't budge, mate. Okay, but good try. I do like a heroic try. All right, both of them have recharged their breath. Oh, sorry. Make your save at the end of your go. Make your Constitution saving
Oh
throw.
crap. 20.
Okay, you are freed from the restraining. But on the beginning of their go, they're both going to breathe on you. If you fail both saves, you'll turn to stone instantly.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, it is.
Sorry.
How do we
How do we
if he
turn
turns into
stone?
stone? Like, is he just stone forever?
Well, there's certain magics that can undo it, but none that any of you have got.
Basilisk stomach acid.
Okay,
I don't know that.
here we go. First breath on you. Con save, please.
Looks like I'm not becoming stomach.
Oh, hang on.
Natural roll.
What was it?
That's my 7th natural 20 today. That's 25.
Okay, succeeded that one, and then again against the other one.
19.
All right, cool. Well constituted. Okay, that's it for the Gorgons. Go. Keaton's up. I'm going to keep mind thrusting these unintelligent
Can't do anything.
mofos. 4d10. That'll do against G3, who seems to be an asshole. 9, 15, 24, 25. Oh, that's rubbish. Okay, 25 damage.
There's curtains in that one day.
Alright, that's Keaton's go. Scarlet, you're up. What you doing?
Well, it seems that Wendell still stood right in between these two. So I
Another magic missile.
do the same thing and magic missile.
Magic missile?
Yep.
Like 4 on G3 if you want to take him down, he's worse. And 3 on G4.
Yeah.
Alright, give me the first 4
Actual
dice.
knowledge right now.
Give me the first 4 dice on G3.
Okay. So 15.
15 damage. Okay, cool. Alright.
And then
11.
11.
Nice.
22.
Okay, G3's starting to look a little ragged. Little hurt and ragged. You can hear. Alright, top of the round. Are you done? You happy with just that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Top of the round, Keaton.
Rowan, you're up.
Okay.
He's moving up the initiative order if you think so.
Okay. I'll just shoot.
Oh shoot.
Who are you going for?
Oh, no. I need to recharge my blunderbuss. Oh, I think that's a bonus
Pistol
action. My pistol is jammed. Let's see. Bonus action. Okay, bonus action, power up my blunderbuss.
Alright.
And then I'll shoot.
Straight shot, not scatter shot. Straight shot.
I've used all the charges. For
Got it.
scatter.
Okay, cool.
Rowan
G3 or G4?
technically has a
Why did that happen? I couldn't go the other one.
Who's your target, love?
Energy.
Yeah, I miss anyway. It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll shoot this guy.
Okay, great.
That's 25 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
Right. As you can see, our party isn't very diverse in terms of range versus martial attackers.
7.
7 damage. Nice. Okay. Is that it?
Yeah. I used my bonus.
Okay. Wendell, you're up. What you doing?
Man, I'm gonna attack this guy.
Okay.
This is my first attack of the combat, guys.
Hey! Going with your magical sword? Go for it.
That's 20 to hit, and the next one is 13 to hit, which misses.
Only one
First
hit.
hit is total. Oh, I'm holding it in one hand. Where is my D8? Got them. That's a total 9 points of slashing damage.
I forgot about that.
I'm also going to do second level divine smite on this guy. If you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Thanks for the approval. That's 3 sevens equal to 21.
Jesus.
Oh. The most.
Okay.
Oh.
End of your go?
I guess. Do I turn to stone?
His feet are turned into stone.
Okay. This one.
Now make con saves.
Huh?
Sit down, make con saves for them.
Wait a minute. They're leaving. Is it they start their turn?
They are not leaving.
Alright,
I
no.
have saved them.
Alright, one succeeds, the other succeeds. 19 and an 18
We're
natural.
still taking some damage.
Give me some damage then.
Alright, that's a D8, you imposter. That's 20 points of radiant damage.
Halved. Dead.
Oh!
Dead.
Down.
Run away. Cower.
When they run away and you do reaction, isn't it?
They don't know that.
No, but I'm asking you that.
You don't know that.
Well, I'll just look up centrally. You might as well just tell me. What is the thing again?
Speed reduced to 0.
If you get an attack and it hits, their speed becomes 0. Alright, he's going to still try it.
Okay, that's not
5,
opportunity attack.
10, 15, 20,
He could just
25,
disengage.
30, 35, 40.
Hello? He didn't get over
Give me the attack then.
You could just have him disengage.
Give me the attack. I don't want to.
Stop, give me
I want him to do a thing.
He wants
Okay,
to
that's
attack
28.
him.
Okay. But I want to get that. No, I want him. Yeah.
What, 9 points of thing? Divine
What?
smite?
Why?
9 points of slashing damage.
Okay, this
Why?
thing was going to go for a deadly final charge towards this lot. You kill it.
Okay, cool.
Yay!
Okay, well done.
Yippee.
Nice
I
little
mean, he
combo.
could have just disengaged.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Be in the game, for God's sake. Okay, good. All right, all of these beasts, along with the green smoke that comes with their horrible demise, kind of their huge bodies just collapse into the dust and the grasses all around. There you go. Back to the action. Well, that was.
You did nothing. Don't.
Excuse me.
Yeah, wait, we didn't
Sorry.
see you do
I played my
anything.
part. Of course, you don't see my attacks.
I'm sure some people would say that if they didn't attack.
That you telepathically hear in your head. I have ways of getting in that you may not see.
Yeah.
I didn't give you permission to talk in my head.
Permission isn't required.
Well, there was this guy called
you seem
Enid.
like that kind
You
of
didn't
guy.
hear that. You don't know what just happened.
There was
Oh,
this
right.
guy who called Enid and he
Telepathy.
asked my permission before he talked to me. In my head.
So anyway,
So
I
why-
think
What did you say?
Silence.
Staring blunt.
What did you
I
say?
said there was this guy called Enid and he asked for my permission before talking.
I'm not
to me.
Enid.
Anyway, this is awkward, so I'm just going to break the
Yeah,
silence.
we got.
Oh, he's silent. Guys, something's wrong with him.
You don't really see
Something's
that.
wrong with him.
You don't really see that.
Anyway, that was weird.
Keaton was talking in my head.
Why were you talking in her head?
don't have to answer to
When
you.
Sprocket talks in my head, it's because I let the thing.
Yeah. What?
Oh my god.
I was simply demonstrating to your friend here that I attack in ways that might not be immediately obvious, but I certainly helped in
They
that
might not
combat.
be immediately effective either.
Ooh.
Oh,
I'm
well.
sorry, kid. It's just laughs. If
Make a charisma saving throw.
Oh god, it wasn't laughs. Oh, that's a 21. Those are my strongest ability.
Fail.
Oh.
You feel immediately like Keaton is a good friend.
Oh, well, I was literally just saying that to him, but never mind.
So you, for the foreseeable, respond to him as if he's a friend.
Well, after all, it's all just jokes, and we're all just,
Isn't it all just jokes? Yes.
Yeah, that's what I said. But,
So, do you think there's just bodies of these things here?
why do we do it? Will they attract?
Yeah,
know, get part-
scavengers.
No, I mean, they
I
have metal
suggest we just continue,
Okay.
but I'm not the leader of this group. I'm simply here to help.
parts. I suggest we just continue.
Okay.
I'm not the leader.
I didn't know Wendell was the leader of the group.
I didn't know that. I didn't think we had a leader.
I'm not this at a point in
That does not surprise me
every
at
single-
all.
Yeah, we'll continue on.
We just went with the flow.
I think he's my best
It's a
friend.
democracy.
How virtuous.
Well, you're part of a council.
Yes, no, I mean it. How
Oh,
virtuous.
Okay. Sounds
Why
like
do you think
mean-
everything I say is
That
sarcastic? Is
sounded
it my
really
voice or something?
Yeah, maybe.
Well, I don't mean to. I
Okay.
meant it honestly.
You're fermented. I actually misheard you. I'm sorry.
Hey now, he don't look that bad.
Fermented, honestly.
All right, you're going to continue?
Yeah, because we need him to rest so he can step again.
What a medieval insult.
All right, you continue north.
I'm so
I'll say
tired.
several hours go. It goes into the sort of early afternoon.
It's not even 8 a.m. yet. What?
Let's have another. Let's see who's going to roll the 12.
Another one.
You.
Okay,
Random encounters.
that's 11.
Is that 11 gorgons this time?
And they will go you, brother.
They will try.
Believe me.
All right, cool.
Believe me.
That's.
Believe you me.
Yep.
All right, the day wears ever on. The grasslands are captivating and literally spectacular.
Literally.
Literally spectacular. As the sun moves over to your left, it casts great long orange shadows on the rocky escarpments and the here and there the shrubbery and that kind of thing. Again, still the birds of prey screech overhead. The coyotes run past. It is stunning and very, very beautiful.
I'm stunned.
I'll play my flute.
All right.
Everyone loves my flute.
So let's see. You do another. You're not walking for slowness or stealth, are you? You're just cracking on. So let's do some weather rolls. So give me all of you roll d20, please.
20.
14.
You rolled a 20. Cool.
That's my
3.
8.
3.
14.
Okay, hang on a second.
8 today.
Temperature remains normal for this time of year.
15.
15.
14.
14. The wind is light and
20.
The lights.
20.
Snowing.
no, it does.
It does.
But a storm. Shut up!
Sorry.
Fuck's sake. Let me try and paint a scene. So, a storm does come in, the clouds do gather, and even though the temperature doesn't drop or anything, there doesn't seem to be much wind come with this, the clouds do gather over the ensuing hours in the afternoon until these deep grey, charcoal grey cumulus clouds ahead that come in slowly, due to the lack of wind, unload a
wow,
barrage
sweet.
of rain on you. I've got to have some rain sound effects at this bad boy. Hang on a minute.
Gosh, it's raining. It's raining cats and
Yeah,
dogs.
there's no wind.
It doesn't seem
Like
to
your
be.
cat.
My cat never rained, bro.
No, I meant fell.
It's a little like a metaphor.
I think you mean an idiom.
I'm not an idiot.
I didn't say that.
Oh.
Now you made the brain angry.
If anyone wants to step onto my umbrella head, then more than welcome.
Okay.
We walk like this.
Idiots. Okay.
Do you want to get out of here, Keaton?
I'm okay, there's not enough room. It's not that big, mate. What do you think? It's coming out like a fucking... Can you like... and it grows.
Parasol.
If you go like this...
Yeah.
Some
If you go-
shit brains took my shovel, so we can't even dig out a shovel.
Okay, you're walking across just absolutely exposed grassland with this torrent of rain just pelting down on all of you. Keaton puts his travelling cloak up, made of a thin leather, fur-lined, and hugs it tight around him as you walk through the torrent of rain that comes down.
I'm going to put Sprocket on his shoulder.
Anytime you do that, he just like flicks him off.
Oh, we'll get there. We'll keep trying.
Okay, he does Mantle of Fury on you. There you go.
Sprocket. That's all his little...
As an action, you,
Don't worry, I have
you flood
vegetables.
rage into one creature, you can see.
Don't know what these are.
It's blood rage into...
Insight Panic.
Oh my God.
As an action, I can choose up
Why are
to
you
8
reading these
creatures.
abilities out? What are you doing?
Shut up. You love telling me your powers, I'm telling you some of his.
I'm playing a character.
Up to 8 characters. Okay, hang on.
Oh my god,
He's
it's
actually
picking
doing it.
up. It's a violent story.
It is. It's seriously. You rolled a 20, dude.
Why did you roll a 20?
Alright.
I thought that would be good.
This rain continues for hours
You can't sleep.
as the sun sets.
Do we have tents? Do we bring tents?
Not really tense. You've got.
This
You've
is
got-
the stupidest adventure ever. Who sent us in it? This like one of we meant to take the thing to never melt, but Keaton didn't bring any food beside hardtack. I'm not criticizing you. I'm criticizing Keaton.
Keaton, did you bring a tent since we'll probably be travelling?
I can't hear you through this rain.
Hey, did you bring tents? Because we've been travelling for like months and months and months on end. Did you bring tents?
Where are
You've
they?
all got a simple bivouac in your bag.
Oh,
Do
great.
I? You didn't check.
What? He had the bags. He
He
gave you
gave us
bags.
bags.
You've
Went through
got.
my that's fine.
You've got a very basic kind of tents. If you want to try putting them up in this weather,
Okay.
I want that to happen.
Flies away.
Please make a survival
never
check
mind.
with disadvantage as you try.
I
and-
like trying to like lay out.
You stick in, you turn around to take something out, and the other bit flies. And you're like, I don't know.
That's great. I rolled an 18 and a 2, so I guess that's.
So that's a 2.
Wait, why did you have disadvantage?
As you take out your tent, because it's pissing with rain, he's trying to put a tent up. It's like as you go
Just like shake it. Even though there's not
I really want lightning to get it while you shake it.
I like stretch out the poles to the
Roll D100. There's a 2% chance that happens.
Not this again with the
Please,
fucking dragon. that
please,
blew us along the way up
please.
Everton.
2% chance.
The dragon that
No.
helps us in the hot
Thank
air
God.
balloon.
You've always got to have a chance of saying something happening. All right, well you do this. You calmly try to do your tent.
There's
That's the
no
thing.
wind though. What kind of stuff is this?
It just gets wet on every side. It's the worst tent ever put up ever by anyone. It's horrible.
Get in.
It doesn't look like a tent. It looks like somebody laid out a bin bag on the floor.
You put
It's
the poles in it.
Get in!
Get in. It's a one-man tent.
Can't
Like,
see you. We've already moved on.
I just a bin bag on the floor. Get
Get in, guys! Hey guys, it's like a puddle holder. You've made a swimming pool. You've made a lining for a swimming pool. It just flattens to the ground and turns into like a pond. Get in. Get.
It's like fish swimming around.
Do you have koi fish in there?
Oh,
Okay.
that's the worst tent put up ever.
That's
It's the
not
worst.
how it's
Okay, I ping you back up.
He's
Oh, it's still raining.
You're the saddest figure ever. Your hair is better. You're like, it's just raining on
guys
you.
are just watching me.
Everyone is just watching you.
I like that you were happy to do it.
Sprocket is like. He's so happily doing it. He's not unhappy by it. Sprocket is like, what the fuck is it doing?
We're gonna get blown away.
There's no wind. I can't get blown away. It's just
It's not
raining.
even cold.
It's just straight down. It's just straight down.
Because they're under my hat.
Yeah. Oh,
Is there any
Jesus.
trees nearby?
We saw a patch of forest coming up, didn't we?
Oh, you've cleared that.
Oh,
Let's go back.
Well, hang on.
we're going to be so exhausted.
Oh, Jesus
Do
Christ.
we have stops along this path? Like,
Nope.
do we have a
There's no
route?
plan.
Do we have a
We
route
were just walking.
where we
Not until we get to. Oh, sorry. Not until we get to Gloom Marsh.
I thought you knew these roads, right?
There's no cities or settlements in between. We can't sleep until we get to Blue Marsh.
Actually, you could head for that forest, but you'd have to walk for another. Yeah, you could
Okay.
be about another 8 miles.
But it doesn't mean that we'll be able to sleep better in the forest.
You want to try and make for the forest? It's kind of.
I think we should just lay down
It's
and
like
die.
hang on.
It's the worst thing.
We have to keep going.
It's like going on a hiking trip but not like planning the date or anything, not checking the weather.
If you run, you
This
could
is how
make it to
people
the.
go missing.
If you run, you can make it to the southern tip of the little wood.
How
Let's
quick?
run.
If you,
Hope we
it's
don't
like
slip
you have to
along
run
the
for
way.
like about 8 miles.
Oh my goodness.
How long is that?
8 miles. You run at more than 8 miles an hour. You can do that in an hour if you run.
But it doesn't mean that we'll be able to sleep better in the forest.
What?
What?
Well, you'll have cover from this pelting rain that he rolled.
Yeah.
Maybe
Fine.
don't make us roll the weather, make it season appropriate. It's the middle of fucking it's summer. Where the fuck did this come from?
It's not the middle of summer.
What day is it?
I don't know, but
You don't know.
it is. I don't know. I'd have to look it up, but this is appropriate.
How?
Who's saying this? It's like the DM's out in the rain with you. This is appropriate for the thing. Like, just play the game. You're in the rain.
We could run to.
Do you want to run to the forest
If
or
you guys
not?
give me 10 minutes, I can
Yeah.
do Find Steed.
I'm gonna have to. No.
No, because you just run off that field. How is that nice? You're like, see you guys.
It's muddy. We can just put a sled on the back.
Please just do that.
Like a trailer.
Please do
Well, we
that.
could use the tent.
Wendell
that he
would
makes
drive a
out of
pickup
his
truck,
tent
so it
farm.
makes sense that he has like a, you know.
What are you doing?
Tie the
Any
tents
of
to
you?
the
What are
legs.
you?
We're running to forest.
Great stuff. Okay, good. You start running in the rain.
Right.
All I want a constitution check from all of you. That's all. All right. Oh,
Or is it going to kill
Jesus
us?
Christ.
20.
Oh, it's on your stats. I was looking over there.
14.
12.
12. Okay.
8.
8. Okay. You have a point of exhaustion when you get there. All right. You run for a good, I'd say about 45 minutes, maybe close to an hour.
Okay.
You just pelt it across the grass plains until you get, now these kind of trees, they're not quite evergreen. I don't know what breed of trees these are, because they're not like oaks and those kind of things.
Yeah.
They're more like, damn, what would they be called?
Does anyone know what these
Poplars. poplars, like taller, more Mediterranean-y looking trees. They're quite. Yeah. Anyway, you get to them. It's not a dense wood, is what I'm saying, but it does give you some cover from the rain. And if you want to try and make a makeshift kind of bivouac from the branches and put
And
stuff
our
on.
bivouac.
My bivouac is going to be dripping.
Your bivouac sack, mate. It's not a.
Maybe you could share with Keaton.
No, there's not enough room.
Okay, you get to this wood after a long that you are knackered from.
When is this charm wearing off?
Oh yeah,
That's
worn off. Yeah.
I know I've been charmed.
No, it's not the magical spell. It doesn't have the same thing.
Sure.
Yep,
Look it up.
I did.
I don't know what came over.
Okay.
I no longer think of Keith
Why
as a
she
friend.
keeps falling asleep.
Okay.
Hello?
The storm subsides somewhat.
We just got to the
As soon
forest.
as we got to the
Oh my
fucking
god.
forest.
You roll for weather again. And roll for random encounter while we're at it.
I said it subsides. I don't mean it stops. I just mean it chills out a little bit.
So, yes,
You are all going to have to make a group survival check if you want to try and create the conditions that are good enough for you to get a long rest. Otherwise, you will not have a good rest.
that was cool.
So survival or nature check. So nature or
Why would
survival.
anyone choose nature? 21.
16.
What date is the DC?
I'm not telling you. Just
That's
tell me a
sorry.
number.
14.
14,
16.
16, 21.
20. How many 21s have I rolled this game?
You mean natural 20?
No, I rolled like 18s and
Well, it takes you about an hour. Takes you about an hour because a couple of those rolls were pretty close. You had one failure, but with that, you managed to, using some fallen branches and logs and things like that, and your bivouacs, you actually managed to do like a lean-to against one of the bigger cypress trees. That's what I mean, cypress trees.
Half in the barrel building.
As you,
Sleeping.
With just their head and have it on the shelf.
Imagine just the back with her head coming out.
So they can breathe. Just
You're an idiot.
That's such a good
Or a
idea.
straw
It's
coming
terrible.
out of it.
I thought you meant you put it on your head. So you're
That's
just
the
flipping around.
opposite of
You
what
can
we
breathe
want.
for like an hour.
Yeah, but we're sleeping. You'll run out of
Yeah,
air.
yeah.
A straw.
But if you sleep with your head
You
out,
could have a straw, yeah. What's that?
if you sleep with your head out of it, then the rest of you
Should we
walk.
carry on with the reality of this game? Yeah, great, okay. So you create a lean-to against one of the large cypress trees with a load of branches, and then you actually lay your tents over that to create like a roof, a waterproofish
One
roof.
big tent.
Yeah, it's like one big massive
You lay
lean-to.
it down with
You
rocks.
get in, you get in under there. Like I said, you got 3 successes, 1 failure, so you do a pretty good job.
The worst hiking trip ever.
You light a nice little fire so you can
Not
dry
in
off a
there.
little bit. No, but there's an entrance. Do
Yeah.
you know what I mean? There's both sides, so you're able to dry off your clothes a little bit. And are you long resting?
Yeah, but not all at the same time.
Yeah, we should not
Obviously.
But we're never letting him on watch.
Okay.
But
He has to sleep
I'm
all
not
the time.
You need the less.
Do you mean one of you will always be awake
Sprocket
when he's
can-
awake?
Sprocket can be awake.
I'm
but
not trusting
no,
Sprocket with anything. Let alone my
Sprocket's
life.
fine.
You only need 4 hours of sleep.
Please, can we do a scene where it's just Sprocket and Keaton
Yes.
awake?
Yeah.
Okay, great. The rest of you are
He's gonna
asleep,
eat
This is-
it.
and Keaton just sits.
Am I being Sprocket?
Oh, do I have to be Sprocket
Yes,
as well?
I'm not Sprocket.
Oh, that's weird. Okay.
Charlotte, you be Sprocket. you
I
never
can't
Sprocket.
do Sprocket. No.
What are you looking at me like that for?
Oh, God.
Like what? Like that. I'm not looking at the world at all. I think you are. I'm not. I think you are.
Let me do
Well,
my
I'm not. Okay. So, what's your deal then? What's your deal? What are you all about? What's going on with you?
Is there anything in
Why are you here with everybody else? Just to keep my eye on them. They seem to have quite a powerful item in there. You are a queer little fellow, aren't you?
Oh my God,
He
shut
knows.
up.
It's the only adjective he's got.
You're
Yeah,
asleep.
queer.
So, how did you come to be travelling with the mushroom-headed one? Oh, I'm kind of like her little pet, I suppose. Not a pet, no, a mate. I look after her. I don't know.
Right.
Do you want a lickety split?
Yeah, I was waiting.
No, I don't want lickety split. Thank you. Is that a lollipop? Lickety split. Actually, that's what it's called. Lollipops. And the stupid people call them lollipops. So does that mean you're saying that makes me stupid? I didn't say it, you did. All I'm telling you is, anyone who says lollipop is a bit stupid. Didn't you know? And at this...
No, no, Dad! I wake up and my familiar's dead.
Hang on a second.
At me.
What's their charisma?
Glad he didn't overreact.
I'll tell you. I can't get over it. Where's the page? There. Okay, the charisma is 12.
12, make a charisma save, Phil
What's the
Sprocket.
plus for charisma?
Huh?
What's charisma?
What is your charisma? 12?
Yeah.
Plus 1.
18.
18? Fail. Okay, you're charmed. So, anyone that says it's a lollipop is oh, I'm sorry, look at me. But it's so rude, I know. So rude. I'll just keep a lookout. You're alright by me. You're good. You're cool. Okay, be quiet now.
No!
Sprocket, be quiet. Just keep a lookout for your friends. Okay.
Sorry,
Will do.
Peter.
Will do. Okay.
Okay, I wake up. I'm taking over here now.
Okay,
Go to bed.
good. Alright. Let's see who rolls a d12 during the night. Roll d12.
Yeah.
Why did you
I didn't make a noise.
It was right on the edge.
What did you roll?
6.
6? Okay, cool. Nothing
6
happens.
organs.
Nothing happens. The
6
night is
blades.
uneventful and you all get a long rest. So, hit points back to normal, slots restored, sorcery points restored,
Gotta know when to stop.
6.
psi points restored.
We don't care.
What?
No.
Shut
No,
up!
it's just these guys 3 don't know that he has that.
I don't care.
Okay.
Stop
We're all in
talking.
this together.
All right.
You're good.
Finley, stop talking.
You passed me my mini. That's not my mini. Nope.
Okay, you awaken on officially day 2 now of your time away from the city, heading north. To give you a sense of scale and to let you know where you are. You left here yesterday. You're now here
Not too far off.
as you head north.
Okay.
We're so close
You-
to
We're getting
heaven.
there.
As you make, that's actually really good for a first day. That's insane.
Crazy. It wasn't 1 day, it was 2.
That was 2 days.
Oh yeah, because you went through the night, didn't you? Excuse me. So this is day 3
So
then.
pretty
Okay.
shit for the-
Day 3. Day 3. Okay, now let me just write day 3. Day 3. Okay, you're going to be skirting the southwestern side of the forest, the western side of the forest, and heading northwest on the next part of your journey towards Grays,
Hey, okay.
which is a settlement that you will be hopefully restocking and storing at.
Let's
That's
go.
going to be a good 3 days travel.
Okay, let's
All right.
go.
Why didn't we just get a carriage?
You're in the middle of the prairie. There's nothing around.
There's a road.
There are no carriages. There's no roads. You're walking across open wilderness.
Fair enough.
Let's set off.
And as you set off at the beginning of this day, I'm going to take your roll from yesterday, your D12 roll from yesterday. And this is where we will begin the kind of leaving off for this episode so far. So, you make good time and walk for many hours. Soon, leaving the forest behind you as you take about the first about 4 or 5 hours of the day, skirting around the western side of the forest and then heading north directly towards the greys. Again, as with yesterday, you see so much wildlife, some smaller herds of bison, and as you head north that day, you see far off in the distance a group of figures being circled by monstrosities that look like those that you fought yesterday. And they are, like I said, these are circling a small group of humanoids. We'll see what that's all about next time. That's where we'll leave it for today. Nice one.